Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to the Stolen Relic. On the last episode, there was a series of startling discoveries and crucial decisions. We watched as Vera, reuniting with her ex-husband Miles, uncovered vital details about the city's influential figures, including the mysterious Mayor Gideon Calderon. The tension escalated when Cassia confronted Vera, or wait, no, it was kind of like Vera came up to Cassia, and then Cassia confronted her about her unexplained absence during the raid at Vera's apartment. We had this emotional landscape was deepened when Deckard and Cassia explored the complexities of their feelings for each other. It was very sweet. Challenging Cassia's understanding of their relationship dynamics. Are they friends? Are they associates?
Spoiler alert, they're associates.
The teams meet up at
Totally
Cassia's
friends.
bar. Totally friends? Okay. Agree to disagree? Is that where we're at?
No, you just agree with me, and that's how we go.
No.
Gotcha.
If you side with Deckard, I will never let this down.
The teams meet up at Cassia's bar involved into a crucial intelligence exchange. With Tewu, he dug up some leads on the mayor's elusive private club and some of his own personal family secrets, adding to the suspense. A tense interaction with the police officers in the bar at the same time, connected to Vera's raid, seemed to heighten the stakes a little bit. The episode reached its peak when Cassia's meeting with Vincent Marquez it led to a revelation of Euphemia Price, the woman who wears the red leather gloves. And that she is a quite dangerous figure. And now your plans are to reach out to the mayor's assistant to set the stage for more to come and see if and how you can try to get into his party, which is tomorrow night. Or it's tomorrow, you don't know the time. But today is Saturday night, and you know the plans are set for tomorrow at some point. And so now we see ourselves back in Cassia's bar. Vera, Cassia, you both had plans to contact the mayor's assistant. What are you guys doing right now, though?
I'm guessing
I will say real quick, the bar is closed now. It's a few hours later. So Theodora, or Teddy, as you know her, Cassia, your boss, has given you the keys to lock up, even though it's your day off. So she's leaving you in the privacy of, like, you know, it's kind of dimly lit. It's been cleaned up. But for right now, it's just you guys at the bar.
So, what time is it? Just kind of later at night?
Yeah, it's around it's either 8 or 9 p.m.
the bar's closed at 9?
Yeah, it's about to be 9.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's closed. Don't question it. It's closed.
I rented the place out.
Okay. There we go.
So
You're watching as everybody's cleaning up. You're checking your watch. It's so early. What is it? Just
What kind of bar is this?
do you want me to call her? And how are we gonna go about this?
I mean, technically you could be called a friend, and she does, like, air quotes.
Mhm.
So I think you should call her.
Okay. I need to prepare for this. Alright. So our goal is
Mentally
to get
or
her...
emotionally?
Both. Both. I've been a lot of people these last couple of days. I gotta pretend I like her. I don't... Alright. And so Cassia pulls out her phone and she calls Greta... I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Holst? She calls Greta Holst.
How do you spell it?
Holst.
Holst. Yeah, you got it.
Greta Holst, the mayor's assistant that she has known for the last year.
Thank God it wasn't 11 years or something wild. God. Okay. You give her a call. The phone rings, and it rings. She doesn't seem to be picking up. It's a Saturday, 9 p.m.
Well, this isn't good. Cassie.
I mean, I could find out where she is, and we can have the boys kidnap her. That's an option.
I really don't want to see a kidnapping, especially after this week.
Well, you
I'll
don't
try.
have to
I'll
be
try.
there. You could wear
I'll
a
try it one more
blindfold.
time. If not, I do know a senator.
Of course you do.
Cassie's gonna give Greta one more call. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Roll a d20 for me. We're gonna just do a luck check. Odds are bad, and then evens she'll pick up. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
18. Nuts.
Oh. Okay, cool. You're calling her. It does like 3 rings, and before you're like, okay, is she gonna pick up? You hear her like rushed voice, and she's like, hello, Cassia?
Hey, Greta. It's Cassia.
She's like, yeah, I'm out with my fiance. It's our date night. He went
Oh,
to go
you're
pee
out
real
on.
quick, but-
And hey, it's kind of an emergency right now. Do you think you could stop by the bar? I hate to ruin your date night, but it's kind of important. It's about the bar and what's going on, and I'm kind of concerned and I'm kind of worried. And I know I don't do this a lot, but it's stressing me out.
Okay. I mean, what's wrong with the bar?
Well, like, long story short, we had some guys here that were, like, threatening us, and then the mayor's construction workers were here, and I don't know. There was also some blonde here with, like, one of the city councilmen, and she was talking a big game.
And she's like, oh my God, are you talking about that girl that was in the photos on
Yeah,
the
the
news?
one with the ass.
Okay, I wasn't looking at that, but the one with the council member,
Yeah.
Alex Carter.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Is she still there?
No, she was just here though, and I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of scared. And you know, and then and then there were guys here from, like, they said they knew the mayor and that, like, Vault 13 was being shut down. And I was like, come on, Greta would have at least told me it was going to be shut down, you know, before they said something.
And as you're saying that, she pauses for a little bit too long.
Oh, you knew.
Well, now is not the best time to get into it. I just do my job, you know.
Yeah, Greta, why didn't you say anything?
I mean, I don't. We've known. I mean, we're acquaintances at best, right? I don't. Maybe I should have said something.
Yeah, but are you sure you can't at least just? Are we that so far of acquaintances that you can't come down to the bar and at least give me an explanation?
Well, I can explain further about the work that they're doing on the industrial zone, but can you call the police? You said you're scared. Can you call the police?
Greta, you know how this works. You don't go calling the cops all the time down in the industrial row. You end up getting hurt quite a bit more.
Look, I'll talk to my fiance. I know where your bar is at. I'll give you a text if I can make it. But I'll let you know within the next like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then she hangs up.
Alright, I gaslit the hell out of her. Let's see if that works.
Wow. Is Deckard still there? I remember some people said they were walking out, but
Deckard and Tay were gonna leave to go do something else, so
okay, so it's just Vera and Cassia there.
mm-hmm.
Okay. So, if she comes, I need to know what is your guys' plans.
About the party tomorrow. And if they're talking about, what's going on in the industrial district, I don't know, Vera? Drake?
I mean, that was a plan, like trying to see if we can get a scoop on what's going on in the party, or if she knows anything of what they're going to talk about, if it's in relation to your bar
From
or
what I
anything
remember,
else.
yeah, from what I remember, the entire point of getting a hold of her and trying to grill her for information was somebody was going to impersonate her or try to look like her or something along those lines. The whole point of getting in contact with her was to get information and then how best you could sneak into this party and where it was going to be and all that other stuff.
Impersonate her?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, impersonate her, take her phone, and then go from there.
Okay. About 5 minutes pass. You get a text back from her. She says, I'm on my way. And then she says the fiance's coming with me. And she says his name. So they'll be here ETA 15 minutes.
Vera,
Right now we have
she's bringing her fiance. Rock, paper, scissors?
for what?
Somebody has to distract the fiance. They're not married yet.
You're not suggesting what I think you are.
I
I haven't put out in a long time. It might take a bit.
okay, I get it. You haven't put out in a long time. All right, fine.
I'm rusty.
Wait, where is this conversation going? What?
This is a girls' bathroom conversation.
Very much
True.
a girl's bathroom.
That's true. This is where the girls' bathroom conversations go.
Yeah, this is
unethical bathroom conversation.
Oh my gosh. I didn't get that Cassia was meaning that you should put out. But that your mind went there is interesting.
good for Vera. Get back in the
Is that what you meant?
Get back in the saddle, girl. You get it.
Is that what you meant, or like, am I on an entirely different plane of existence?
I don't know.
No, you just revealed Vera has a taste for taking men.
You want it? Don't be a homewrecker. Don't do that to her.
Cassia suggested it. She didn't think about it until Cassia said something. Like, do you want to distract the fiance?
Yeah.
How else am I gonna do that?
Talk to him.
Gosh, she immediately went to homewrecker.
Yeah, read a prayer together.
Well, Cassia dressed up as a person with a nice ass and a blonde wig.
Whoa.
I don't know
Dressed
what wrong
dressed
with
up,
that.
she always has a nice ass, first off. Whoa.
The rest of
Okay,
it was fake.
dress up,
Whoa.
ass excluded.
Whoa there, big man. Calm down.
What you want to have you're gonna dress up and have the ass excluded? Oh, sorry. I thought like cut out.
Yeah,
You know those chaps?
you're catching up. It's okay. We're in the girls' bathroom and you're just sitting there catching up.
I'm
So
like,
the plan is distract the
ew.
fiance with assless chaps.
that's what I heard.
That's our plan. All right. So
That's how telephone
basically,
works.
do you have a gun? Do we have anything to defend ourselves with?
There's a
You
pistol
do.
in my car.
You guys actually, oh, real quick, you guys do have things to defend yourselves with. If you check your character sheet, you do now have a new, what's it called? What are they called, Drake? They have new
Extra theme.
relics. Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember the gifts that you were given last session?
Oh,
Yes,
wait.
I was given the dog whistle, but I'm not sure if rupturing their eardrum is
Hey.
going to cause death.
That's true.
Where's my gift and or sword?
Where is my gift?
Where's my gift? Where did it go?
It's my sword.
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's
Yeah,
weird. I did
I
add
think you
it
gotta
last
add it in
time.
back on Foundry. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So. Anyway, she's on her way. Vera, it says she's the owner, so you should be able to see it if you go to relics in the actor section.
Actor section?
Yeah,
I'm
there's a little
sorry.
full-
I'm
Oh, wait,
acting
wait.
brand new.
Yeah.
Where's the actor section? I'm sorry, I'm acting really brand new right now.
Is it not there? Does everybody see it?
It is there for me.
Okay, everybody, you should see it then. It's a little person icon.
Little person icon? Relics.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
There you go. Yep.
Got it.
And then if you go over to themes, you'll see the it just has one power tag right now. One weakness tag. And that bad boy
Trans-
can turn into a magical sword. You could bring that out. If you don't want to, burst their eardrums and possibly like cause bleeding from their brain to fall out.
I mean, I'm down to cause death. It's just like, this isn't like guaranteed
wild.
death,
Wild, dude.
But like, then we're gonna have to stay up cleaning. We didn't
You
prepare.
have people for that. You're a
for-
fixer. You got people for that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could find somebody for that.
Yeah, what are we? You know, I shouldn't even be worried. I can fix that.
I gave you way too many contacts. I'm realizing now.
Yeah,
I was like,
and you
of
regret
course
it.
she would know 100 people.
She would know 100 people, all at different varying levels of acknowledgement.
11 years.
Well,
11
like,
years
she's a
with
the-
bartender.
All she's got to
Yeah.
do is meet 10 people a year, and she's good.
Yeah.
Oh, she meets like 10 people a month. I think that's why.
So she knows
It's
like
100.
3,000 people.
Yeah. Oh, that's wild.
Mm.
I added it to Cassia's sheet. Like you do
Yeah,
see it there.
yeah,
I
I got
forgot
it.
how I added it, and because I did it correctly there. I was trying to add it to Vera's sheet. If you remember, Drake, let me know. I totally forgot. I remember we watched
had
that
to make it-
video.
Yeah, you had to make it specifically an actor for them and then give the player ownership of it.
Yeah, I did. It's an actor, and Vera owns it. That's why she's the only one that's able to see it right now.
Does she have her active extra theme selected in the top left?
Top left, active extra theme. It's not there in the top left. So
Oh
Hmm.
no.
yeah,
Weird.
it was there for Cassia's sheet. Oh no, there it is. Do you see it there
Yay.
now?
I see it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, cool. So 15 minutes pass, and the door's locked though, so you do hear the knock on the door.
Cassia gets up and opens the door, and she's gonna put on her best distraught face.
Best. Okay. You see Greta there. She is early 30s, and you see the man with her. Greta has dark brown curly hair, and she's wearing a dress right now. They just came from like a date at the restaurant, and her fiance, his name is Bobby, and he's there with her as well. And he has kind of like a balding head a little bit, and he's trying to like cover it with his hair. But he's a sweet guy, okay? He's doing his best.
Big personality guy.
He's actually shorter than her, you would notice. So,
Big
Um,
personality guy.
Mans
he's-
can't win.
you don't know. He's wearing a really like nice nice black suit, and Greta's like, okay, Cassia, it's like 9:15. What's going on? Can we make this quick?
Greta, why didn't you say
Can we come
anything?
in? Can we come in?
Yeah, come
Oh,
in. Can I
okay.
talk to you
cold.
privately, or is the
Do you
fiance?
need
Hi,
Brian?
hi. I don't
Yes,
believe we've
this is-
met.
Yeah, this is Bobby. He says he's like, yeah, hello. Hope you're having a good night.
Not having the best of nights. Bobby, do you mind if I take your fiance for a second? Drinks on me.
Sure, can I? Sure. Can I? Looks empty in here. Can I just go behind the bar? Is that cool?
Yeah,
or no?
yeah,
Ah.
my friend's here. Vera. She kind of calls Vera over.
She comes over, does like a little wave. Doesn't really say anything, just
Yeah.
seeing how the situation is going, observing.
Yeah.
God damn it,
He
Vera.
just like nods at you. He's like, hello. Nice to meet you.
Vera, can you show Bobby the bar? And, pour him a drink or something? I need to talk to Greta.
Yeah, it's right this way. And she like gestures over to the bar. Starts
And he's like,
walking.
cool. Okay. Vera walks over to the bar with Bobby. And Cassie, you are now with Greta. Where are you guys? On the opposite side of the room?
Yeah, we're gonna be sitting in, like, one of these booths. Like, over here.
Okay. She sits down, sets down her purse. Okay. What's going on?
So you want to tell me what's happening to my bar? It's been here 10 years, 11 years.
Yeah, I don't know, too much. I'm just like, I'm his assistant, and I don't know, have all the details. I like set up his emails and stuff and his appointments and make sure he's on time for everything. But with that new stuff, the details don't get sent to me. I have the list of the businesses that they're looking at, but yeah, that's about it. There's no reasoning. You'd have to talk to the mayor himself, and
There's no
there's
reasoning.
there's monthly community meetings that he goes to.
No, I don't know about those. I don't
Look at
really.
me. No, those community hall meetings. Sometimes he goes to those, and that's where the community members kind of voice their thoughts, opinions, complaints. all
When's that?
I think the next one is in a couple weeks.
Mm.
I don't.
Yeah,
schedule
I
this,
don't think the bar has that much longer. So, I'm not really sure. Do you, like, keep a schedule or anything like that? Or are you just sitting here and you're.
Do I keep his schedule? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Well, Greta, the big problem that we have right now is on top of the bar, he's been sending guys over to threaten us.
The mayor's been sending guys to threaten you. Do you have proof of that? That's a crazy allegation.
Listen, I hear a lot of different rumors,
Okay.
and it started off with me hearing rumors, and then it started coming in one too many times, and I don't know if he wants to wipe out Industrial Row. I don't know what he's doing. All I know is some big guy with, like, a giant tattoo told me that he was hosting a party tomorrow.
A giant guy? A big
Yeah.
guy with a giant tattoo?
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know
I
who he
honestly
is
don't know.
either.
I honestly don't know what you're talking.
But the thing is, Greta, is this party keeps coming up.
Okay.
Do you know anything about it?
Well, first I'll say I don't know anything about a party, and if I did, that would be confidential information that I can't give away. You know, things are signed, NDA contracts are signed, especially, in that political realm.
Well, it's just me, Greta.
So what are you at?
It's not going to be that big of a deal. And then I'm going to try and convince her.
Go ahead.
We're going to go with the lie detector case for a new one. See if she's lying to me, if she does admit the truth.
Yeah, I will tell you, she's already has the status on her contractually obligated to.
All right, and then I
Right?
have, my usual Cassia tags.
Oh, yeah. Okay, one
What-
second.
what-
Oh, sorry, my mouth wasn't even near the mic. 1 second before you send that in. Let me add the tag to this. Oh God, contractually. Am I spelling that right?
I cannot zoom around the screen, so I can't really say.
I
How the
can't
heck do you spell
either.
contractually? Contract. Hey, hey, internet people, how do you spell contractual?
I put it in chat.
Contract. I was one letter off. It's a U, not an I. Okay, so it's in the scene now. Now you can add that to your tags when you're choosing them.
I think that should be all of them.
The help point, that's gonna help. Nice. I heard a rumor. That's the only one I'm kind of iffy about. I'm not sure how
I
that
wove
one's
that
helping.
in. I wove that in there. It started off as a rumor and now it's turned into something else.
What was the rumor?
The rumor was the party. Well, the rumor was a threat, and then it turned into I heard rumors about a party tomorrow.
I heard rumors about a part. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I'm just gonna let the founder do all the calculations because I'm not sure where it's at now. But let's let it roll. I
Vera,
think it's just a -1 now.
please be with me on this one.
Are you just like
13.
Oh, 13, baby.
Tier 4.
Choose a relevant status of tier 4. Your target can choose to either take the status or change their agenda to include yours, at least for the time being. Okay, let's not to be rules lawyery, but just to confirm, Drake. It says they can choose to take the status, or meaning she doesn't have to take it, right? Or
The target can choose to take the status or change their agenda to include yours, at least for the time being. So basically,
Right.
if she takes the status, there's going to be an ongoing thing, and Cassie can use it against her later on. If you want her to just give her the information for this, that would be changing her agenda right now. But if she changes her agenda, she's basically on her side completely and is like, okay, yeah, this is what's going on.
Okay, gotcha. Either way, they both work in Cassia's benefit. So, what's the status you want to put on her?
Concerned for Cassia.
Okay. Concern for Cassia for sure. You already said it, so there's no take backsies.
No.
When you listen, but when you said it, Drake made a pained face.
That's because
so when I saw that face, what status would you have given her, Drake?
I didn't say anything. I was just going, okay, cool, we're going.
No.
I'm taking you out back right now. I swear to God.
Listen, if you were in her shoes, what status would you give her? Just say it. What would you give her?
Tell no lies for.
Oh, okay. That's someone who's played the game.
Yeah, that's a
let
rules lawyer.
Let me tell people.
That's a rules lawyer.
Now, that's all. I also would have said something like that, but
cut me some slack here.
Concern. She's going to be concerned for you. Okay.
Yeah.
That isn't that she doesn't have loose lips.
I can keep I can keep rolling with
Okay.
this.
Okay. Listen, she's now massively concerned for you.
I'm fine with that. I can keep
Okay.
convincing.
No, that's what you chose. This is what you wanted. So she's concerned for you. She's looking at you, Cassia, and she's like, okay, look, listen. If you're truly scared, I don't know anything about this big guy with the tattoo, or you can come stay at my apartment. I don't know. There's places for women to stay where they can be safe. I don't want you to
Well-
feel scared. I don't want you to feel scared here.
I need to know what's going on at this party. Is it worth the
Yeah,
bar? What's going on tomorrow? I swear,
I don't
like,
know.
everybody's been coming in asking about this damn party, and you know,
Why does that scare you though? Why are you scared about a party? I don't understand.
because they keep saying that the fate of the bar resides on it.
The fate of your bar resides at a party.
Yeah, apparently, and it's coming
so you're-
from all different people. It's coming from, little scrubs that come in from the street after their 12-hour shift, and it's coming from the big shady guys that hang out in the alleyway. It's like, what is this party?
I'm
Just
not a party.
yeah, it's just a talk the town, I guess.
Now, out of game, she generally doesn't know anything about a party. So
No,
she can't tell you what she doesn't know. She literally does not know about a party.
Yeah, I mean, if she says that, it's like, can you get any information about the party?
She'll say, I don't. You want me to see if there's a party tomorrow because your bar, information about your bar is going to be there?
Yeah,
And the mayor?
about my well-being and about my bar and everything that,
Your
this is my
well-being resides at this party?
This is my legacy, Greta. Wait, what would you do if you all of a sudden just lost your job and your home and everything that you know about it?
Well, that's true. That is your livelihood, and I don't want you to lose that, unfortunately. It seems a lot of people might lose that with the new plans in place, but so okay, there's a party. Do you know
And-
who's heading this party?
The mayor is what I've heard.
The mayor's I mean, he's busy tomorrow, so I don't think he's going to be at a party.
What's he doing tomorrow?
That I don't know. He has like a monthly meeting. But there's no party.
Well, is the monthly meeting happen to be at like 6 p.m.?
Well, I can't give away that information, but
Come on, Greta.
I am deeply concerned for you though, and I want you
Greta,
to
you
be
just
safe.
If
I'm
this
so
party
concerned for you.
if this party is something as big as they're talking about, I just want to know. I want to know who's who and who's out there, and I need that information. I cannot be left in the dark here.
Well, I feel like we're gonna keep going in circles. I don't know about a party.
All right, so you don't know about a party and you can't get any
Yeah.
information, and he just has a regular meeting at like 5 p.m.
Well, I can't give out his private information, right? I would lose my job, and you're concerned about your
Well,
livelihood. I'm also
but
concerned about mine.
Can I just get a time or something?
I can't give away that, but I am like really like I have suddenly I just feel this very, very deep concern for you, and
If you were
I want to make
concerned
sure that you're safe.
if you're concerned for me, then just tell me at least what time the mayor is going to be busy, so at least I can avoid that hour if I need to reach him.
Avoid that hour if you need to reach him. Well, you usually can't reach the mayor, like specifically. People have to, go through intermediaries. So and on the weekends too, nobody can really reach out to
Yeah,
him. So.
I'm Cassia Fee. Can you at least just... I'm not going to be going through any intermediaries, that's for sure. Just tell me
Okay.
what hour he's busy tomorrow, and then I'll leave you alone. You can go back to your fiance, Jimmy. He sounds great.
It's Bobby,
Same thing.
and you're being really dismissive, and I'm really concerned about you, and you're just not
I know
acknowledging that.
you're not helping either. I just need a little bit of information to get this out.
Unfortunately, my lips are sealed for.
I'm down to roll again. Fine, take a crack at it.
I mean, are we allowed to like give ideas or
Yeah, go for it.
no?
Go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I mean, you could roll again, but like, just I don't even know if this was help. Maybe like getting a time to go to a party wouldn't help. Maybe like knowing who's gonna be there or like what they're gonna talk about anyway, or have a general idea. Instead of going to the party, we could give the information to the news or something instead of directly going. Make up something shady business.
All
Like
right.
out the mayor for being shady.
Okay, yeah, that would definitely totally get us killed.
What is
I'm
not
just saying,
unless somebody else
I think
send
the
it.
point trying to be made here is that you're asking her questions that she legitimately doesn't know the answer
Yeah,
to.
she
so
doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you can't ask her a question in a different way and get a different answer out of it. Like,
Yeah,
this is all
there's
working
the-
towards the same stuff.
Fair.
Yeah,
So-
you're gonna. You should call Deckard. He seems like a guy who, been around.
Done this before.
He'll come
It's
back.
like, I'm not the homewrecker here.
I'm not home wrecking.
I didn't do any home wrecking yet.
Girls are not
Let's,
home wrecking right now.
Let's cut back over to the bar with Bobby and Vera.
Oh, fine.
Lay it on thick,
Bobby's
girl.
like, no. Bobby's like, is there any like, can I get a vodka maybe, or
Just plain vodka.
yeah, I'm a pretty simple guy.
Okay.
Unless you want to surprise me, it's our anniversary night, so we're having fun. Surprise me.
That's lovely. I hope you all are having a good time. And actually, is there a specific move that I could do to where I can like show off a little bit?
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, Drake. I would say take the risk, or you go toe to toe with those bottles.
And she's showing off with the bottles.
Well, it depends
Yeah,
on
take
how
the
you want to
risk.
show off. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm totally a bartender and like in my spare time. That's totally
Yeah.
a thing I do.
So
Yeah.
that would be take the risk because she's not
Yeah.
imposing a status. So she's just
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to like so yeah.
Keep them distracted.
He doesn't really need to be. He's fine. He's chilling. But I think you should go ahead and do this. He's totally chill right now. He's letting the ladies have their privacy talk over to the side. But he's like,
I
yeah,
have somewhere
surprise
I'm
me.
going with this. I have
Yeah.
somewhere I'm going with this.
Go ahead. Well, tell me, what are you trying to do first, and then roll.
Make a drink in the most
Yeah.
seductive way possible.
Ooh, okay.
Just let him do a
Sexy.
body shot. Damn.
I know, right? She gets on the table.
Not a body. That's
Vera's
too
better
much.
than that.
Just like-
Cassie, you look behind you. Vera's on the
I am-
table pouring shots into her belly button.
I'm classy hot. I'm old money hot. It's
Okay.
different.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. She's like Trudy's mom. Okay.
So take off the heel and pour.
Step on
No.
his chest.
Guys,
Shane
can
was
we
hot.
can
Old
we
money
not?
hot.
Yeah. Let's get back to the. Go ahead and let it roll. We're gonna take the risk. Because
Okay.
yeah, you're trying to commit to man after he said he's on his anniversary date. Clearly
I have
in
such a
love with
chaotic
his
party.
girlfriend. Clearly
And
in love with his
actually,
girlfriend.
while taking the risk with this, I'm gonna do superb manipulator too, because while she's making this drink, she's gonna ask like, "So, what do you know about your fiance's job?"
Sure.
Girl boss.
So,
Seductive
like, what do you
flirting.
know? Like, are you okay with like her working for the mayor? Small talk.
Yeah, let's let it roll.
Got, you
And
got
he'll tell you what
seductive
he
flirting
knows.
on there too.
Yeah.
Like you
The
got
dice.
more than one tag you can throw on there. So
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
But possess young hearts does not apply here because
is he
What,
younger than you?
what is young? He's also like mid-30s. What is age, It's a construct.
No, that's a bad no. We're not doing that argument.
we're not doing in Vera's head. Like young would be referred to as like mid-20s.
I will say you have a weakness tag called distracting beauty, but I think that's what you want in this sense, so it's not a weakness tag right now. So
It's not
you just
weakness. I'm using it.
you have a +2, and let's see what happens. Let it roll.
Dice gods, don't fail me now.
Yes.
Otherwise, Cassia's gonna kill me if I break any of these bottles.
Let me tell you, usually your rolls are really good. So
Oh, you had to say it. Oh,
What'd you
you
say?
had to say it.
sorry.
You
I'm
had
sorry.
to say it.
I'm sorry.
I-
That's why she did it.
Oh,
She wanted to break
Lord.
the streak.
I
Sorry, you guys.
definitely broke something.
She got
That-
snake eyes. Snake eyes. She got a 4, y'all. MC hard move.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you what happens. Are you ready?
I'm not, but okay. I broke something.
You're-
Cassia's gonna murder me.
This is what happens. You're making him the drink. You're trying everything. Like bottles are flipping. You're tipping it over, and you're just like trying to be sexy too at the same time. You're a little bit too rough though. And as you're kind of, you're handing him the glass. You hand it to him a little bit too rough. The glass breaks, and you start to see a cut of blood that starts to fall down his hand. And he's like, oh, like he doesn't scream, but you see him kind of like in shock as he sees this gash of blood in his hand. And his hand starts shaking. He's like, oh my God. Oh my God. And he's like, babe, oh my God. And he's starting to scream towards Greta, and Greta's looking over like, what's wrong? And she sees the blood on his hand too. And Greta gets up and she's walking over to him now. And she's like, oh my God, what happened? She's looking at you, Vera, eyes wide. What's going
Glass
on?
broke. Glass
What?
broke. I'm gonna go get a first aid kit. Be right there. I'm so sorry.
First aid kit. He needs stitches. We have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, but you gotta stop the bleeding first. So I'm gonna go get
What?
Goss.
Are you? And Greta's like, Bobby, are you okay? And he's starting to get pale, and Greta's like, he can't be around blood. He is not good around blood. Oh my God, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it's everywhere. And Bobby starts to look like really faint. He's not losing a lot of blood, but he's just one of those people who aren't good around blood. Greta's like, we have to go to the hospital. Cassia.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about this. I really
What?
I really thought Vera could pour a drink, and I
came back with a towel.
What? That's not. We need stitches. This is such a deep gash in his hand.
Cassia gets like a little. She goes behind the bar and she grabs like an ice bag and she like puts it on top of the cut. Applies pressure.
Okay, you guys aren't. Just give me the towel. We'll wrap his hand, I guess. Oh.
I hope you don't have anything to do tomorrow. I heard the hospital's been really busy lately. If you see a guy named Hot Dr. Roberts, please tell him I say hello.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. We have to go.
Dr.
Come on, let's go,
Roberts,
let's
he
go.
does really great work in this in the ER.
Are you just yelling that at her? She's
Yeah,
already kind of like rushed.
Yep, and I'm just And then Cassia like leads them out and then shuts the door behind her, and death glares at Vera.
And
I
you're out of
tried
there.
to be helpful.
You
I tried
tried
to
to be helpful?
I don't do things with my
From
hands.
my
on my own. I don't
perspective,
work.
I was still working the angle.
I was trying to be hot and distract him, and it failed. I told you I'm rusty.
Well, apparently Rusty involves the dude getting stitches. And she doesn't know anything about a party tomorrow.
Well, it doesn't look like we were gonna get anywhere anyway. So, maybe we should skip the party. We can find some other event that we can sneak into.
Where's the big head himself? Is he getting kidnapped again? And
As to
Cass-
say, is he getting kidnapped again? No, I'm kidding.
Yes. Yeah. Is he getting kidnapped again? Because Cassie is concerned that the two guys are now gone. And she knows that Taewoo has a detective's badge. So she's going to call
Please,
that
one
guy.
of you call. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gosh. Okay, Deckard, you see the caller ID. You know what's up.
Oh, she's calling me. I thought she was calling Taewoo.
No, I'm
No, she's-
calling you.
Oh shit. All right, he'll answer it. What's up?
Deckard?
How'd your meeting go?
Well, Vera's a terrible bartender.
Well, yeah, she's rich and hot. She doesn't do stuff for herself.
Well, I
That's
thought
what
she
I said.
I thought she could pour
Am
a
I on
drink.
speaker?
Yes, you're on speaker.
God damn it! She just heard me call her. Okay. What's going on?
She knows she's hot.
Listen. The mayor's assistant knows nothing about a meeting tomorrow. It says that the mayor has a monthly meetup, and that's all I got from her. And then her fiance, Bobby, or whatever his name was, got a big gash in his hand, so they're on their way to Hot Doctor Hospital.
He's got 3 B's in his name, so he's probably a little bitch. But yeah.
What are you doing right now? I'm assuming you answered this phone call, so you're at least not being held hostage?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't plan on being held hostage, but I have a couple of ideas on what I want to do. I might need Tay's help for some of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, you and
We're
Tay
getting,
both
we're getting
disappeared.
nowhere fast with trying to figure out any of this stuff, so this is really starting to irk me.
Yeah, okay, way to make the mood depressing. I just saw some guy bleed out on my bar, but yeah.
It was a hand cut, right?
Listen,
Was
I
he
don't need
whimpering? Was he crying?
I don't need your sass right now. He was bleeding
It's not
on my
sass,
bar.
just
No, he was
Okay.
bleeding on my bar.
okay,
Here?
cold water.
Cut his
Otherwise
hand.
it'll turn gel.
I held the glass too hard, and I cut his hand.
Okay, well, he's got soft little baby hands. I don't know what to tell you.
A ball spot,
Listen.
by the way.
Oh. So
Okay.
you served Homer Simpson a drink and cut him
Okay,
open.
okay.
Gotcha.
Back to the friggin' mood or whatever. I swear to God, you two are gonna be on my nerves, and
Yeah.
that's. I thought that was
That's
my
the
job.
vibe always.
No, I
Yeah.
thought that was my job. All right. So you got shady stuff that you're doing with Taewoo. I mean, I guess we can just start. I really don't want to look into the mayor.
Actually, I have one thing I need to ask you. We went to Trudy's dinner.
Yeah.
Her mom handed me a note. And out of character, I don't know what this note says. So Decker's going to be pulling it out now to look at it.
Yeah.
What does it say?
Well, it has her phone number, and it says, if you're ever in a bind, give me a call.
We should
So,
do
like-
that.
So the note says if we're ever in a bind to give her a call. I'm at a loss, and I have one astronomically terrible idea that is not going to Trudy's mom for help.
Well, it's either going to the mayor or finding out about the mayor and getting shot or burned alive, I think is what Vera said recently.
Yeah, set on fire.
Yeah, set
which,
on
not for
fire.
nothing, but I'd rather go to hell than be set on fire.
I think it's mildly disturbing at best, but anyways, what's your plan other than going to Trudy's mom?
Well, those cops that came in to the bar, I don't know if Tay recognized them, but I have an idea on how to figure out who they are at least, and if any one of them has a family. And then that would be the one I go after. I mean, so to me, you're dealing with, like, if we're doing this in chess terms, you got a king, you got a queen, you got a knight, you got the fucking bishops, and you got the rook. We've been dealing with nothing but pawns. If I can get to one of those cops just by themselves, they might not have all the information, but they might have enough to push us to the next step.
All right, you two. I didn't want to have to do this, but Deckard, your family is on the line.
Yeah.
Call Trudy's mom. Call Trudy's mom. Is that she's gonna suggest?
No,
that?
never. Rather be shot. I have a couple of contacts that I have specifically for nuclear explosions.
Oh God.
What?
Why did I give her all these contacts?
They're
I forgot.
They're last resorts.
Yeah.
And one of them involves a council that probably is a little too intense. Another one is a Russian guy. I know a lot of Russians.
Are you a spy?
Yeah.
Kind of sound like a spy.
I only speak a little bit of Russian, and that's because
Is
Andre...
your real name Katerina?
Oh my god.
Yes, Deckard. My real name is Katerina.
That's why you wore the blonde. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
I'm
not gonna ask you to break out any of these contexts. I'm saying I've got my own way of doing things. So
I think, listen, if I lose a pinky, I lose a pinky. Then I'm fine with that. But I'm gonna have to do this alone, and Deckard, like you said, this isn't a pawn game that I'm dealing with. This is gonna put us freaking right next door to the king and queen.
yeah, well, your nuclear option is probably a good one to save whenever the doomsday clock actually hits midnight. We're not quite there yet.
Well, we're kind of left in the dust here.
All right, well, just let me do some digging. I'll call you back as soon as I find something out, and then we can all work on it from there. Sound good?
Yeah.
Has anybody checked on Trudy?
Vera?
On it. And she's going to text her.
Okay.
Thank you, Vera.
And Cassia's just gonna be like, well, I can go to the cafe tomorrow.
All right.
And start the process.
Yeah. So, all right. So before we commit to any of this shit, either, like, is it a necessity for us to get to that party? Is that something that we absolutely have to do, or is there a workaround or something else we can do?
I feel like we should find a workaround, because the more attention we bring onto ourselves, the more we're going to get attacked and more our families are going to get threatened. So maybe sitting out on this party is the best decision. We know it's happening, and maybe we can use that for an advantage in the future, but for now, I think we should stay out of it.
Right. Like, we know that, what's his name? Whatever senator, council person you impersonated, they're kicked out of that party, like, for being seen with somebody that's, I guess, not their wife and with Trudy. Like, that was enough to get them removed.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get the sense that this is something it's not like a fun party. It's not something we can just break into.
They have so much security that the workers catering the party can't even stay. So that's an indication that this is top level secrecy.
Yeah. So much as I like the idea of crashing a party, I do think we might be barking up the wrong tree there, or at least trying to break into Fort Knox when we don't even have a fucking nail file to our name.
I would
Not even a
rather
spoon.
die a martyr doing it my way with the Russians than going into a party with a bunch of people that probably want us all dead.
Then
Yeah,
we're all in agreement. No party. And regroup.
no party for me. Yeah.
I gotta go freshen up my Russian.
All
You
right,
also
let
have to clean
me.
up that bloody mess at your bar.
Yes, have
yeah.
to do that.
Sorry about that. I'll call a friend to clean that up.
No,
for you.
it's all
He's
right.
gonna-
I know how to get blood out of this freaking bar. It's not the first blood cleanup I've
Yep.
had to do.
I know,
It's
but
literally
like
varnished wood.
sanitary
If you use cold
roomness.
water, you'll be fine.
I got some
instantly.
bleach in the
Jesus
back.
Christ.
It's fine, guys. Calm down. Jesus.
Oh yeah, you've done this plenty of times.
I've done this so many times. You know how many bar fights Decker gets into? Like, once a week.
I was minding my own business on all of them.
No, first
and when
off,
that time he got in a fight with Baby New, and
Yeah, well, that
Baby
last
New
time
got
was
him good one
embarrassing
time.
for you, so...
I still owe that motherfucker. Anyway,
No.
anyway, all right, I'm gonna call you back here in a little bit. I got something to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna send Vera on her way, and then we can meet up tomorrow.
All right.
Send me on my way. Excuse you.
I don't know. Go find something to do.
Yeah,
I
she
gotta
just
clean the
tossing you out.
blood out of the fucking wood here.
are you still on the phone
Vera,
with
you want a midnight
Oh.
coffee?
Oh. midnight coffee? What does that mean? That sounds
It's 9:30 right now. Like we
sounds
got plenty
code
of
for
time.
something.
It's for stakeouts. I don't gotta sleep, so.
Are you and Deckard hooking up?
No.
Midnight coffee.
Not
code
that
for
I know of. If it is happening, I'm not awake for it.
Ooh, girl. Oh no, do not imply that. That does not sound good.
Oh, no. Oh, Vera. I can't believe you would do this to me.
Like, I actually know somebody that's into that.
No, shut up.
Okay.
Shut up, you. I'm hanging up
Okay.
the phone. And she hangs up the phone.
Cassia, you get a call from Greta. You see her name pop up.
Hey, Greta.
Hey, Greta. I'm watching my fiance right now get his hand stitched. I came to help you, and we're at the hospital now.
And I'm here looking at probably the last couple of nights of my bar.
I don't care about your bar.
And okay, you don't
I'm sorry.
care.
I'm
You
at the
don't-
hospital right now.
You all right? I'm
I
looking. I hope he's okay. I'm sorry about my coworker. She's apparently a terrible bartender.
It's you know what I just need to breathe. We're just kind of shocked because we didn't expect to be in the hospital, and today's our anniversary. And we
I
stopped to
yeah.
come and help you. I know it's not your friend's fault, but just think
No,
about
it's
it
definitely
from
my
our
friend's
perspective.
fault. It's definitely her fault, and I'm definitely going to be having a
I'm-
conversation about her vodka pours or whatever she was pouring at the time.
I'm just saying. I
It's-
know there was no. It wasn't on purpose.
It's not
It's
fair to you.
just-
I'm sorry. I'm just a little worked up. I'm losing the place that I've been at for 11 years. It's
And I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know why the mayor and the council do the things they do. I'm sorry.
it's just really hard to hear.
Um,
And you know what? I appreciate you at least trying to talk to me. I wish you would have told me when you found out, but as you put it, you don't
This
really
was
know
very-
anything.
It's very recent. They just announced all this like a week ago.
Yeah, I didn't find out until the news found out. So Hope your
Anyway,
fiance's.
I hope you get the information you need. Listen, I can tell you this. There's no party.
Mhm.
There's no party.
There's no party. Yeah, that's not what I've been hearing. The rumor mills have been grinding, and that's not what I've heard. But
Well, you tell me what the rumor mills have been saying.
depends on how much information you want, but the rumor mill was that there was some big party on Sunday to determine the fate of a bunch of places in the industrial row. And I'm a part of that. So I
I
just
can let you
wanted
know
to
that
know.
kind of those important information that doesn't happen during parties. That happens at like in his office, you know.
Greta,
Down,
l-
you know. So
Greta, let's be honest with each other. There's a lot of shady stuff going on all the time. You know it. I know it. You work in the political world with the bigwigs. I work down here at a bar in a shady part of area. Like, there's always, smoky stuff going on. And that's just what I heard from my low level stuff. And I thought I could maybe get a head start on it before anybody else. But I appreciate you coming out.
yeah. Okay, well, you have a good night then.
Yeah, you too, Greta. Just stay safe out there.
You too. She hangs up.
God damn it, Vera. You had to cut his hand open.
I didn't mean to.
Well, now you made me look like an asshole.
Vera is choosing to hold her tongue on a response to that. She's kind of like looking to the side, like, okay.
Alright. Since there's no party tomorrow, apparently, and we can't really do anything about it, I don't know what you want to do, but I'm just gonna sit here and clean up the bar and go home. I got somebody I can meet tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna catch up Tewu and Trudy on everything through text, and I'll talk to you later if you need me. Not for manual labor. Let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
And I'm sorry I fucked it up real bad.
It's alright. Might
You
as
can
well.
you can say it's not. You don't gotta lie to me.
Well,
If
I
I
didn't
fucked it, I
really.
fucked it.
I didn't really know that my bar was going to be shut down, but from finding out from her was probably not what I wanted to hear. So now I got to deal with that. But
Oh, so you didn't already know you were bluffing until she confirmed it?
yeah,
Oh, she's good.
Fucking hell, Cassia, really?
what? I heard it on the
Okay.
news. I heard it on the news that Industrial Row was like something was going on. And I just assumed that this place is, not after everything that we were going through, somebody was probably going to shut down the bar. I didn't think she would actually admit it.
I mean, the whole point was to get information out of her, so she was gonna share something, even if it wasn't what we wanted.
Yeah, and it was not what I wanted to hear. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out.
The bar's not gonna go in shambles. Just tell me when things are getting expedited, like they're trying to like strong arm you or get you out of there for construction purposes. Just let me know.
Yeah,
and I'll
that's gonna
handle
be
it.
so fun. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna clean this stuff up. You can do what you want.
Was gonna do that other way, but
No.
see you later.
Okay. You clean up the bar. Vera makes her way. And we're going to cut to Deckard this night. What is he doing right now?
So after hanging up with Cassia and Vera, Deckard's mostly just been roaming the streets, not really doing much, but he's just been thinking about everything that's happened so far and kind of what the game plan needs to be going forward. And he's at somewhat of a loss, but he does have an idea. So I want him to start reaching out to some of his more criminal-oriented contacts. I want to make a
Okay.
move. I want to do investigate.
Okay.
So specifically, he wants to
what do
find
you-
out.
Yeah,
Huh?
good.
Oh.
Just trying to figure
You're
out
gonna
what
find
he's
out-
trying to find out. Yeah.
So the 3 cops that came into the bar,
Mm.
he's trying to figure out who they are, like,
Mhm.
because they were in uniform. So if he would have seen their name tags at all, that would be helpful. Or if Cassia would have at all. Do we see any of them?
You remember everybody has that flashback move once per
It's
session.
true. Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
oh my God! I just thought of something.
Huh.
You guys have that flashback move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not saying you can undo. I don't.
I mean, there's not really much information that we could have gotten out of her.
yeah, that's true.
That you know of. You said you wanted her to be concerned for. Like I was looking at Drake. If you said like loose lips for or
It was a rookie
Literally,
mistake.
like-
It was a rookie mistake. I don't know.
what I'm saying is you have the flashback move. I think each player can do it once per session.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Are we
And
doing
I
it?
Not hurt his hand. Can I try it again?
Are we doing it again?
No. That wouldn't
no,
be a good use
no,
of the flashback
no.
move.
I
Don't-
already messed
don't
up.
use it for
I'm not
that.
gonna
Don't
do
use it for that.
I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not.
A
No,
flashback
the only
move is
reason
like,
that-
hey, I already had this planned, okay?
Mhm.
It's like a contingency just in case this happened. That's what the flashback move is for. So I'm gonna stick with Deckard and adjudicate this. But think about if you want to use the move and how you want to use it. I'm saying it's still there. All is not lost. So Deckard, what are you trying? You're trying to investigate, yeah?
Right. Yeah, so investigate, but he wants to find out who the cops are, and then he's
Okay.
got a couple more questions and he figures out who they are.
Okay, sounds good.
Uh,
Let's do it.
Alrighty. 4 moves. Investigate. He's gonna use Master Tracker, contacts in every neighborhood,
Yeah,
and then manipulate criminals, because that's the people he's going to talk to.
sounds good. Just those 3?
Okay. Yeah. I don't have
Okay.
anything else that would help me in that one particularly, I don't think.
Okay.
I could throw on Intimidating Interrogator since he's talking to criminals.
It's up to you. It seems like that would work. That makes sense
Yeah.
to me, but
Okay. I didn't know if it would or not. That's why I didn't offer it up, but
Yeah.
All right. Execute.
I want to help you out, so I'm not gonna invoke the weakness tag unreliable allies.
Okay. All right.
Even
Confirm.
though- Oh my gosh. Double
What did I get?
6s.
Oh shit.
That's
Oh,
what
so I'm just
Vera.
rolling
That's what
bad.
Vera needed.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling
4
bad.
clues and we gave it to the
Goddamn.
rules lawyer?
Yeah.
Whew. You're about to
Okay.
get red, MC. You're about to get
Oh,
red.
God.
I'm quite excited, actually. This is gonna be cool.
Red to
Um,
fill.
I
Red to
know.
fill.
I will. If you guys have questions you would like to ask, let me know. That way I can roll
No,
them
Drake.
in
Go
here.
ahead and
No, I'm serious.
show us
I'll
how
take
it's
them into
done.
consideration.
You
No,
have
show
the
us.
smart
the-
ideas.
Yeah,
You
do
go.
it.
You go.
Yeah, show
Alright,
us how it's
so-
done.
You
Please.
can
So-
spend your clues one-on-one to
Mhm.
one to ask the MC a question about the subject of your investigation.
Which is these cops.
Yes.
I want to know their names. There's my
Okay.
one clue.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Actually, you know what? I'll make this easier on you. Like, I only want to know the name. Like, I want to know the names, but I also want to know if any of them have family, kids, wife, anything like that. There's only 3 of them, so it might not be there.
Do you want to know their names or do you want to know if they have families? Because that
Both.
is two
Ooh,
different.
That's 2 clues. Yeah, it's 2 clues.
It's 2 clues. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Are you ready to like write down their names or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, 1, Elijah Thompson.
Okay.
2, Omar Hassan.
Okay.
And 3, Henry Clark.
Okay.
Omar has a wife and kids. Omar
Okay.
has a wife and 2 kids. Henry is single, and Elijah has a nephew that he takes care of.
Okay. Alrighty. So there's that. I want to know where Omar lives.
Is that your third clue?
Yep.
Omar lives in Happyville.
Okay.
Suburban area of Happyville.
Okay. And then my final question would be, I want to know the best spot and time to be able to snatch him without anybody seeing it.
Best spot and time. Do you think that's one clue?
Because it's basically where he's gonna be at, and then where the best time to do that would be enrolled into that, in my opinion. Like, hey, I want to know the best circumstances to snatch him. How about that?
Gotcha. Okay. The best time is right after he drops his kids off at school. So around 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
And the place
Best
would be like
circumstances.
best circumstances. So it would be like following him as he's driving them to school, and then after, that kind of drop off period after he leaves the school.
Okay. Good to know. All right. I
Okay.
will
That was a
leave.
good
I will
roll.
stop shaking down the criminals, and then I'm gonna go back towards where I know Kendra's holed up, and I'm gonna post up on the rooftop of the building across the street to watch over her for the rest of the night.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna
Kinda
call. I'll call Cassia, and
Okay. You're
I'm
kind
gonna
of
call.
like
I'm gonna call
Batman.
both of them. Yeah, I'm gonna call both of them. Just like have them on like a group call. I'm gonna say Deckard figured out how to do it after googling it.
Watched a YouTube video about it.
Exactly, he did. Like, okay, I press this button and I press this button.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so you're going to three-way call with the girls?
Yep.
Okay.
3-way.
Yes. Okay. Get it together.
Okay, guys.
I'm totally decomposed.
Okay, you guys are now on a group call after Deckard has called you both. Vera has left the bar, so I'm guessing at this point Cassia has like cleaned up and like locked up and is on her way home.
Yeah, Cassie's cleaned up and she's probably just like going to lock the door.
Okay, and then you receive the call from Deckard.
Yeah. She's probably hear the keys jingling as she's like locking the door.
All right, are you both online? I tried doing the 3-way call thing. I don't know if I did it right.
How did you even know how to do that?
YouTube.
You know what YouTube is?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of gun videos on there. They actually took apart an AA-12 on this one I was watching. Anyway, Vera, you here?
Listen, no matter the technology level or age, everybody knows what YouTube is.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, good. So I went around the industrial zone and talked to a few of the people that I know that aren't quite as favorable in society's eyes, but I got some information that we might be able to use. Those cops that came to the bar earlier in the day before we all left, they're Elijah Thompson, Omar Hassan, and Henry Clark. All of them sound like dickbags, but Henry Clark's gonna be pretty much dead end, at least in my eyes. He's single. Elijah Thompson's got a nephew that he watches over. Could be there, but not going to be threatening enough. Omar Hassan, though, has got a wife and 2 kids. He lives up in Happyville. He drops his kids off at school every morning. I don't know why he does it, but you know what? Whatever.
Hey.
Well, that was kind of sexist.
Hey.
Wow.
The wife doesn't have to do it.
I don't know what.
Calm down.
Did I fucking say the wife had to do it?
No,
I said, I don't know
you
why he does it.
implied
Why
something.
Doesn't put him on a bus.
All right, calm down.
Why he doesn't put him on a bus? Why doesn't he have public transportation
yeah.
in the city?
Time to cancel Deckard. Hashtag cancel Deckard.
Listen,
Us
you guys want to hurt
comment
your own feelings? That's your
aside,
fucking fault, not
No.
mine.
All right,
sexist
calm
comment
down.
aside, this helps.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Y'all
sorry.
hurting your own feelings, not me. Anyway, y'all want to join me tomorrow morning? You can, but I know what I'm doing.
I'll join you. I ain't got anything else better to do besides feed my cats and stay in my hotel room until my apartment's free.
Wait, what hotel room you staying at?
Oh no,
Which
not
one?
Budapest. You're not staying at Budapest, are you?
I'm not at Budapest.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, good.
Are
Bad
you
memories there.
you're at the Centurion Hotel.
Centurion.
Oh, you got that fancy hotel.
4 stars.
It's all-
I
The
mean,
whole
if you want,
conglomerate.
like, if you want, I know I got a place you could stay at. I mean, it's free for me,
I mean,
so.
I'll come see it. Just show me
Oh
where it
no,
is. and
no,
then we can
no,
go.
no, you.
There's a
Don't-
so there's a
no.
big church in the industrial
No,
zone. It's
no,
not really a
no,
church
no,
anymore.
Vera, you're perfectly fine where you are right now.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna
saying,
go
it's
with what
free.
Cassia says.
Yeah.
Just by her tone.
Yep.
Just take me on this kidnapping spree you're going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess we're doing a
but-
kidnapping. Where are we
I'm gonna
holding
go-
them
Well,
up?
that's the thing. The reason that I called both of you and gave you the names was if you have anybody you know that might be able to get you more information or to help it out, because we've been going into things half-cocked. I got some good information out of the people that I talked to, but if you have any pull in anywhere else that might make this easier on us or better or safer in any capacity, now's the time to do it. This doesn't have to be the nuclear option. This is something a little bit more mundane.
I can have some of my boys take the place of you and threaten them. Just gotta give them the questions to ask.
No, this is personal.
Okay, like doing your own dirty work. Respect.
I personally don't want to be there when you kidnap him because I'll be there at the. Where are you taking him? Do we know where you're gonna take him? You got
That's
some.
that's why I'm calling you guys. Like I have the first part of it there, but we have a few hours to kill to figure out the rest of it. That's why.
I got a warehouse.
You have a whole warehouse?
A warehouse in your name?
I
That's
have
kind of hot.
I have multiple, and they're not in my name. They're my husband's name.
Ooh, I like it.
Cool. We can frame Miles while we're at it.
All right.
Oh, I love doing that.
Mm.
All right, I'm down
but-
to meet you at the warehouse.
All right. So, if anyone wants to let Tay and Trudy know, I got some shit to do. So,
All right, yeah,
just
I'm
keep them in the loop.
just heading home.
All right. Be careful. Watch your back. I'm not there to do it this time.
What do you mean this time? What?
Don't worry about it. Bye. And he hangs up.
Vera, did you hear that?
I heard nothing. Bye. And she hangs up.
Hangs out. Now the question for the ladies: do you want to use the flashback move?
No. I have no use for it today.
Okay.
No,
Besides being
I.
funny.
So here's the thing. Like, just sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but the
Yeah.
flashback move, when you use it, you can use any of the core moves if you think you can do something. So if you have a change the game or an investigate or a convince roll that you want to throw in there, the flashback allows you to just go back in time and kind of edit things. So
Yeah. Yep.
if you want to give yourself like a boosted status in something, or if you want to ask somebody a different question, like somebody that's not like whoever the assistant was, if you want to do any of that stuff, the flashback move is the perfect time for that. And you both can use it.
My
Okay.
question is, I know as a crew tag we have mysterious surveillance.
Enhanced
I
surveillance.
Enhanced surveillance.
I can't see it, so
What are you talking about? You can open up the character sheet.
I
It's
can
not
open
on
up the
our character
carrot,
sheet
but the
now.
relic has taken over my crew sheet.
Yeah,
Yes.
my crew sheet's not on there at all. So
Okay. Well,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
enhanced
it's-
surveillance. That's what it is.
Do we have any technology that would be able to like bug a phone?
I can
yeah,
get you somebody to do that.
Well, yeah, well, I'm thinking in terms of like a flashback move is like when her and Cassia were talking, that Cassia just slips a bug onto Greta's phone.
And the bug is just listening to conversations.
Yeah.
So you just want to listen to on her personal phone?
Whatever phone was available.
Okay. I'll
But-
allow you to kind of like collaborate with Drake first before you make a final decision.
Yeah, that's because he's a great guy and
Genius.
knows all the rules. What do you think, Drake?
All right,
Just no,
so
okay.
what is the main goal you're trying to get with?
I mean, we would just
When
get
you're-
more
when you're doing the
information
flashback,
on
you-
it, but
Out of
I
her
don't think it's
specifically?
worth it, in my opinion.
Let's just say, like, it's not going to be a wasted move, because what you can do is if you do the flashback, it doesn't have to be just her either. Like, if there's somebody else in your contacts list that you want to talk to and utilize, like, an investigate or change the game or something along those lines, you can do that. You don't have to stick with just her. The flashback can go, and it can go back even further. It doesn't have to be today. So,
No, I don't think there's really anybody that I can pull up that's connected. That
Mhm.
wouldn't be a big hassle that I would have to like.
right. I think the best thing for a flashback would be investigate, just because it gives you more information to use later on. So,
What would you investigate?
it's entirely up to you for this one, but if it's related to the case is basically what I'm trying to get at. So I just tracked down a bunch of these cops to try and basically pigeonhole one, and I'm gonna squeeze him for information. You got the assistant, but she doesn't really know, but also at the same time, we don't know if she was lying or if she's protecting her own interests, because she was concerned, but she wasn't really
Forthcoming.
wanting to tell anything.
That's what
Yeah,
if-
she wasn't wanting to say
Yeah.
anything.
That's the status you
She-
should have given her. Forthcoming for. She
All
gave a
right, I learned my
concern.
lesson. Thanks, guys. Yep, yep.
So that's what I'm
Thanks,
saying. You
guys.
have a second chance. You've learned the lesson, and now you have a second chance. So what are you gonna do with it?
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
Like, what you could do is if you flash back to that moment right there, right before he gets his hand cut by Vera, you could basically pressure her some more, and she would still have the status you gave her, so you'd be able to increase it even more.
You could go back and like see Vera trying to make a drink and like stop her before she does it.
Yeah,
Maybe
there's also that.
get me away
I wasn't
from
there,
the
so you
bottle.
guys can do that. Or Vera could, flash back and realize, you know what, I shouldn't do this. Just
Maybe
envision
put the
her
bottles
fucking up.
down before trying to flirt.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That would be a good flashback actually for Vera to just stop herself, be like, I'm
mhm,
actually.
You know what? Let me just
yeah.
put all this other stuff down. Pour cup. Here you go.
It's water. He's like, okay.
It's still vodka. It's just like
That's just vodka.
whoa. He just said vodka, and she asked him like, "Just vodka?" Yeah.
Okay, so let's make it official. Vera,
Mhm.
do you want to do flashback? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Cassia.
I feel like I was going in circles. I don't think I'm gonna get anything out of it.
Okay.
Double down.
Mm-hmm.
Double down on the choices we
I saw that.
made.
I saw that, Drake.
Double down. He's extra feisty tonight.
That's okay. These are new players, so let her double down. It's okay.
Oh no, I'm feisty for something completely different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to let this night finish as it did. And now it's Sunday morning. Where is Drake? Is he still on top of the house, like watching Kendra and the family?
Who's Drake?
I meant Deckard.
Yeah, he's still
Used to
across the
listen,
way on the
Derek.
building. Yeah,
I
fucking Eric.
at least it was. That guy sucks.
But yeah, he's directly across the street on the roof watching, making sure.
Okay. Or it's like 7 a.m. Sun is broke out already. You see the time. What do you do?
I know Cassie is asleep and she needs all the sleep she can get because she doesn't do it well. So
Doesn't
uh,
sleep well.
it's yeah. It's also Sunday, so the kids aren't going to be at school. But I think Deckard will be confident in leaving
at
Kendra in the middle.
They are at Sunday school.
That's church. That's not actual
Ooh.
school.
You gotta drop them off.
I was like, we're not
He's-
going to the
he's
party.
not
We
gonna
already
be in
decided that. So I was gonna wait.
There's and some churches have like a Sunday school where it's like the kids are in a different building. You know, you take them there, you sign them in, and then you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll call up Vera and tell her like, hey, I'm gonna come grab you. You wake?
I'll
I'm
be
assuming?
waiting.
Okay. So
Okay.
I'll head over to where Vera's hotel is at, the Centurion.
Yeah, you head over to the Centurion Hotel. Do you text her like, "Hey, I'm down here, downstairs"?
Yeah. I'll let her know when
Okay.
I'm there.
Okay. Okay, you guys letting Cassia sleep. Great, gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, you head over to the Centurion Hotel. Text Vera. Vera coming down.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you come down. You see Deckard in the car.
Mhm.
What kind of car is it?
It's a decently restored Chevy Nova.
I don't know why I asked. I don't know cars. I would just get in the car.
Yeah. She gets in. So what year is it? No. Trying to make
I'll go
small
with the
talk.
72. I'll go with the 72. Here, you can just.
Okay, thank you.
There.
Okay, that's nice. It's a nice
Yeah,
car.
like not that glossy. We'll say matte black, just so that it doesn't draw too much attention to it.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you for clarifying.
I got you.
I'm a visual learner.
Okay, what's your plan now that you guys are together?
Like,
Do you
need
still
coffee
plan?
or anything before we do this?
Oh, yeah.
Vera?
Oh, I thought you were not talking to me.
No. No. No, you're in the car now.
Okay, I'm in the car now. I don't need to get anything else wherever. I mean, we can set up the warehouse, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, with any luck, he'll be unconscious, so we don't have to worry about it too much.
Sure. I hope you're doing the knocking out because I
Yeah, I
cannot
got
do
some shit
that.
to work through, and he's got a jaw that I want to hit, so.
Okay, cool. Get the anger out. A rage room would have been wiser, but you know what? Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but a rage room doesn't tell me secrets. He will.
I mean, if you make them, maybe I don't know. Well, we can just go.
Listen, the day that I start talking to walls is the day you really just need to take me the fuck out.
I'll keep that in mind, and I'll keep a silencer on me when that happens. But I doubt it.
Yeah, like, I'm already unstable enough as he's driving as he's talking, having this conversation. Like I'm already unstable enough as it is. I don't need to make this any worse.
Oh, same. I'm just silently unstable.
Yeah. So you're sneaky about it. Gotcha. But, so I know where he lives. It's up in Happyville. We're gonna head up that way, and then basically gonna play surveillance and follow him all the way to the school. Feel like that's gonna be the best spot to grab him.
Okay, I'll keep my head down, and I see your windows are kind of tinted, so
Yeah.
you should be good.
So he'll head up to Happyville.
Okay. You guys make the drive up to Happyville. Well, okay, we can assume that I gave you the actual address and not just the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. I said I want to know where he lived, so.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we can assume I gave you the actual address. So you head into the neighborhood that he lives in, and it's a suburban neighborhood. You see lots of families walking out, people walking their dogs, and you recognize his face immediately as are you parking, like, you're not right in front of his house?
No. I'll be parking like a block and a half away, just enough to where I can see him.
Okay. Yeah, you can see him. He's wearing like I think they're called hijabs.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's wearing that, and his son. You could see like the boys wearing that too. You could see like the girls wearing. Like, is it?
There's turbans and hijabs. Hijabs are for the women, I think.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So he's wearing the turban, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the girls wearing like a Nike hijab. Those cool ones. I've seen those before.
Right.
See the young girls. But anyway, they're getting in the car, and they're about to drive off.
Right. He'll follow at a respectful distance so that he doesn't spook him. Basically, keeping multiple cars in front of him. The guy shouldn't be thinking anybody's going to follow him on Sunday. So
No, he's not. He's looked very relaxed. Like he was like, you saw him come out. He was like playing with the kids, as they were like walking to the car. He's not like on edge or he's not at work, right?
right.
And so you're following behind. They're not going to school, but they are going to mosque.
Okay.
All right. And so like I was saying before, there's another building where you kind of drop off the kid. It's right next to it, but there's another building where you drop off the kids. You can follow him. You see him pull into not the driveway, but the parking lot next to the mosque. And where are you parking? If you are parking.
No, I'll park, but I'll like back it up so that I can drive out real fast. But I'll park like 4 or 5 spaces down from him.
Okay. And you can see him. The kids get out. They go into like the children's center or side, and you can see him. Him and the kids are walking in there.
Okay, Vera, I'm gonna need you to get into the driver's seat.
All right. And
Okay.
like, am I trying to like get out the cars, or are you implying I should like jump over the middle?
It's a bench seat. You'll be fine. Decker's gonna get out, so he's giving you room to slide in.
Okay, cool. She slides into the driver's seat.
Okay. And Decker's gonna walk towards where the car's at that he parked.
Oh, his car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the guy walked into the mosque right now, so there's nobody in the car.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of car is it? Is it like a newer car, a good car, like one a cop shouldn't be able to afford?
It's a nice car. It looks like a family like SUV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Decker's gonna try like the back handle just to see if the door's open?
The door's not open. Door's locked.
You locked it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fuck. All right. So he'll keep an eye out, but he'll move back around and he'll lean up against the back of the car, like the SUV, just so he's not within sight when the guy's coming back.
Okay. And he can't see you. You see that the windows are tinted. But you do also see like other people pulling in too to the parking lot. Are you trying to be sneaky? Or are you just like a random guy sitting on the back?
He's chilling there for a second, but he's just basically assessing everything because this is the best spot to grab him. So
okay. Do you want to check for like surveillance? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Are you trying to
No, like Decker's basically scoping the place out because like it's the best spot to grab him, but he's not gonna do it like an amateur. So
okay. If you're scoping the place, you do see security cameras on the sides of the building.
Great. Are they pointed at where they were at right now?
There is one that's pointed towards the parking lot, watching the cars.
Okay. So Decker will walk back toward Vera's at.
Mm.
It's like, all right, they got security cameras in this place, so it's gonna be a little rough to snatch him and go.
Do you want to try to
car here too? That's.
You want to sneak around?
I don't really have anything to do sneak around on. That's the problem.
Vera's sneaky. Saying.
That's true. I'm trying to see like what I can do to be sneaky, because
I just think it'd be funny if like Hassan like knocked himself out. Because you could look like him, and then the cameras would be like, he has a twin. It's like,
really quick off top. I love the ideas so much. I love that you feel my chaos, because this is something that I would love to do.
Let's
You know?
I'm
fucking
just
roll with it.
throwing the
I
idea out
wanna
there for
do
you,
it.
helping you out.
So
I want to
like
turn
if
into
Vera,
him
if
and
Vera
I
wants
will
to throw it
knock
out,
himself out. I will knock him. I will knock myself out, I guess.
early. Or Vera, just you didn't be the one you didn't want to be the one to hit him. So the plan is in my mind is this. He's gonna come out. I need you to drive up, park behind his car real quick, get out as him to distract him. I'll knock him out, shove him in my car. We'll take his keys, you grab his car and follow me to the warehouse.
Wait, actually,
What's that?
question.
Yeah.
With
Uh-huh.
one of my cards, adaption, right? I have shape shifting. Can I only apply that on myself?
Yes.
Darn it. Okay. You know what? We're going with that plan. I had to ask.
And just as from a mechanic standpoint here, just to help out here,
Yeah.
if you burn the tag, it's an automatic success. You don't get to use it again until you recover it with downtime, but it is an automatic success. So if this you feel is mission critical, like I do, I'm planning to burn a tag to knock him out.
Yeah.
So we both burn these tags. If you burn the one for sneak around, I burn the one for knock him out. We basically have this as guarantee.
I was gonna say, if you guys screw this up, oh boy, Cassia will be writing on the wall.
That's why I'm trying to say like, hey, if we burn the tags, we can get like an automatic. We can basically guarantee that this part goes smoothly. We don't have anything else that goes smoothly, but we can get him in the car and get out of there without being caught.
Yes.
Okay, burning the tag means we can only like do it once.
Yeah. And then whenever you
Okay.
recover the tag later on, like with a downtime, that's when you can use your tag again. So it's just burned until you recover it. It's
Yeah.
not forever
Okay.
gone.
Okay. And that applies with like when using it in like any session, right? You can't use it more than once,
Yeah.
you can only use it one time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll just want a clarification. I will
Yeah.
do this round bit then.
Okay.
And
Before you guys initiate this plan, let's go ahead and take a break.
Okay.
yeah. I have
Okay, and we're back. We're outside of a mosque on Sunday. You guys have had this plan. Go over the plan one more time and then let's execute.
All right. So Deckard's talking to Vera while she's sitting in the driver's seat of the Chevy Nova. It's like, I know you can make yourself look like people, so I need you to make yourself look like him. But the plan is he's going to walk out to his car. I'm going to circle around behind him. You drive up behind his car, get out, look like him. It'll distract him. I'll knock him out, throw him in my car, hop in the Chevy, and take off. Or like, I'll toss you his keys too, so you can take his car, so it's not suspicious that it's just staying there. And then we're gonna go to the warehouse. Sound good?
okay. Yeah, gotcha. Did you want to like actually punch him when he gets on his like the driver's side door, or you're gonna knock him out the moment he
So
comes
here's
out?
the thing: he's gonna walk up to his driver's side door. I need you to like stand up behind him, or like he's gonna walk to the driver's side door. You're gonna walk up from the back of the car. He's gonna see you and go, "What the fuck?" or something along those lines. I have this. And he's gonna pull out his gun. He's like, I'm gonna bash him in the back of the head and knock him out, and then I'm gonna throw him in my car and take off after I give you his keys, so you can take his car and follow.
Okay, how is Deckard dressed, by the way? Because if they're like dressed like normal, like head out and everything, like is there a hoodie? Is there a hat?
I mean, that's the point of Deckard's just dressed like himself, like leather jacket, jeans, red shirt underneath, mohawk still out.
Face fully showing.
Yeah.
He's fully showing for the cameras, getting the good side, like you
Okay.
wearing a mask or
But you guys have decided to burn for a hit. So,
yeah.
well then, okay, let's get it rolling. Which tag are you burning, Deckard?
I will be burning the 10 millimeter pistol. Basically, he's going to use that and he's going to burn using it. Like, I'll say during the course of it, it damages the gun. That way it can guarantee a knockout. So he'll have to fix it later on. That's why it's burnt.
Gotcha. And Vera, which tag do you think you would like to burn for the time being?
Shape shifting.
Okay, that makes sense. He's in there about 20 minutes. And then you start to see the doors open up, and you see him making his way back to his car. And
Okay,
he has the
alright, it's go
keys in
time.
his hand. He's kind of like twirling the keys around his finger and casually walking to his car.
It's go time. So Decker's gonna start and circle around to the front. He's gonna be moving like slowly just to let him get closer before he'll take off and go.
Okay.
Okay.
Vera?
She gets out of the car and once
Gotta pull the car up.
she sees
Gotta pull
him,
the car up.
oh, gotta pull the car up. Okay, pulls the car up.
Yeah.
Gets. I forgot I'm driving. Let me not forget I'm driving.
Yeah.
Pulls the car up. Parks, and as like he's coming to the driver's side, she gets out, looking exactly like him.
And he's looking at you, and you see he stops and he's frozen, like speechless, as he's looking at himself.
In that moment, Decker comes up behind him. And just,
But and as he's like, and like right in the back of the head, he falls
Yeah,
over.
grab
Or you
him.
like, you grab
He
him.
grabs him and he's dragging him. Like the keys fall to the ground, but he's grabbing him and throwing him in the car and then hopping in to take off.
Okay, it's
Not
go
fast,
time
but he's
now.
taking off.
Right, Vera, what are you doing?
Grab the keys.
Do I get back in the car? We didn't talk about me getting in the car with
I-
you or getting back in the car.
No, I
Yeah.
told you to grab his keys and take his car, so it's not suspicious that it's in that parking spot.
Oh, okay, got it. Grabs his keys, drives his car.
Standing there. What do I do? What do we? Grab the keys.
I
need
just
a
got
Decker,
knocked
she
out. What the fuck?
Like, oh no, headache.
Okay, you grab the keys and you're following Deckard, and you're going to. Oh no, he's following you because you know where the warehouse is at.
Yeah,
Right?
Decker
Okay.
just drove off to where so she could pull up around him and go.
Okay, so
Mhm.
you're following the. It's kind of like a tan like family car SUV. That's what you're driving right now, Vera, and you're making your way to your warehouse, where a whole bunch of stuff goes down.
Vera, you might want to text Cassia. Her voice.
I did it before we executed this plan. She knows.
Okay. It is about it's around 8 a.m. Are you up? You got the text. I mean, I'm not waking up by a text at 8 a.m.
Oh,
Sunday.
Cassia is waking up to a text. Cassia.
Okay, you see the text. What are you doing? What does it look like?
Just
You're like rolling over.
an audible sigh.
Yeah.
And just like getting out of bed and grabbing her jacket while changing. And it's just like throwing her hair up into a
You gonna brush your
ponytail.
teeth?
Yeah, I mean, she knows she doesn't have much time, so it's kind of like a quick, hey, get ready with me for 10 minutes.
Oh. Is it like you know when people like brushing their teeth, putting on the pants at the same
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can roll to see if I fall.
You're just like hopping around on one leg.
A little montage to see if I fall.
Well, you want to take the risk?
Want a
Yeah, with-
flashback to me getting
With my
ready?
pants. Yeah.
So funny.
With the pants.
I
With
kind
my
of want to
pants.
see. Yeah, I kind of want to see you take the risk, and if you pass.
Alright, I'm down.
Oh god damn it!
If
I
I,
kinda
if,
wanna-
if I get out-
toothbrush.
if I get out,
Oh God, if it gets it, okay.
if I get a
Just
hard,
roll. If it's a MC hard move, okay. Oh no, what is it? What is it?
It's
it's
a nine.
Okay, wait. So one leg in, one leg out, hopping around, toothbrush in your mouth.
yeah. What happens?
You're hopping around.
Mhm.
You fall, right? And you try to catch your fall with one hand. But you do face plant onto the carpet on the ground. And the toothbrush actually goes and hits you in the back of the throat. And so now you have a sore throat too.
Two?
Two.
Jesus Christ.
The toothbrush would like face plant. You can hit like your tonsils and stuff. Like you feel it. Yeah, you might even like cut the roof of your mouth too.
I was gonna
Like,
say,
it's pretty
yeah,
bad.
I'm gonna have like a cut on my lip.
not on your lip, but like it's like when if you've ever cut the inside of your mouth, it's weird. Like
Yeah,
you
you
have
get
pieces
the
of skin on the inside that gets cut, and
yeah.
it feels weird.
Ew.
'Cause it's always like moist and wet. So that's what happened. So
Ooh,
that's
that's gonna be rough.
yeah. Hey
Uh,
guys. Hey
the fuck happened to
guys.
you? Cassia started smoking. What the fuck?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
I was abused by my toothbrush.
Oh,
Anyway,
no.
that's what happened. Thanks for accepting my take the risk.
Having fun.
It'd be like that sometimes. Okay.
We're just having fun.
Let me see. So
Some
I'll,
level
what is
of
it?
pleasure.
Sore thing. Yeah. Let's get a laughing before this innocent man. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's about to get
There you
real
go.
brutal in here, so we may as well just start off with a.
Quick sore throat. So you get the text. How are you getting there? You don't have a car.
No, she definitely.
You taking an Uber or something?
Yeah, or not even an
Oh, okay.
Uber. I should probably take an Uber, like around wherever the place is, but a couple blocks away. Like
Couple
2
blocks away.
yeah.
Okay. So your Uber is gonna you were probably rushing, like you woke up, ordered the Uber. Oh God, it's gonna be here in 8 minutes. So you were just like, right, just like
Yep.
hopping around on one leg, face
Should I chose the Uber
planted.
Black?
You have toothpaste went everywhere. Anyway, it's a day and you're getting ready. But yeah, you'll be there in like 15 minutes. So Cassie's on her way. Do you text like OMW? What do you text?
What do I text back?
This is after you fell. You're like in the car.
In the car. She's gonna have something. No, she's not gonna admit it. She'd just give him. I'd be like on my way.
Just not
Okay.
even typing the whole word, just OMW.
OMW.
Okay. And so Vera, you eventually lead the two guys in the car behind you to your warehouse. Where would you say your warehouse is? Like which district? I'm wondering. Because an industrial zone would be the obvious answer, but I have
Yeah.
a feeling she doesn't take the obvious route in most things she does.
No, she wouldn't go with the obvious answer. But I'm not entirely sure where she
Here, I'll
would
just send
have
you the
her.
list right here. Check the chat.
I was gonna say Chinatown because that's so random that I was like, actually, that might work.
I mean, okay. Actually,
Wilderness.
I was gonna say.
No.
well, it's
I just saw
definitely
it.
not the industrial zone. It is the docks, most likely.
Oh, I like it.
Upper
Sleep with the
docks.
fishes.
We're gonna need ominous music for this.
Oh, don't worry.
Ooh.
So
Law and
now,
Order.
dun, dun, is that the Law and Order? Dun, 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 dun.
Where's the bongos? Where are bongos when you need it?
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so you're now actually, I have. Well, you're near the docks area. You're finding her. You're following her. You know the docks area, Deckard. Where do you park, Vera? Like right up on the your whatever this bad boy's called, warehouse.
She probably parks like a block away from like the main warehouse, because there's probably like multiple in the area. She probably parked by like 2 or 3 away.
Okay. So we're at the docks district. Obviously, there's a lot more, the smell of the sea. It's a lot of fishier smell as you get out. You can hear the water in the background, kind of sloshing around. So she parks a block away. You guys get out. Are you You're carrying him though, like for that whole
No, no,
block?
no. No, she's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
park a block away. Deckard, I'm gonna have him park like so. Almost all warehouses have bay doors that open up. He was
Hmm.
gonna drive the car in there so that they don't have to worry about dragging him out.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be no
One,
matter where you're at. Dragging a body with you is gonna look weird. So getting him
yeah.
inside and out of cover is gonna be the ultimate goal.
We're just separating the cars, like trying to make it
Yeah,
seem like it's two different people doing different things.
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, if it's your place, you have nothing to worry about, right? It's your place.
I mean,
Vera
if
made
you
it
want,
pretty
you can.
public that
If
she
you
was not with her ex anymore, so it would be weird if she was seen there.
Oh,
just say like
gotcha.
if you want to drive the car in with Deckard, you can. That way they're both hidden.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, she'll drive them both in.
Okay.
She thinks
Okay.
like maybe I shouldn't be here, but you know what? Actually, no. She's still like disguised as a different person. So you know what? It's fine. It's fine. She just goes in with Deckard.
That's true. You do still look like Omar.
Yeah, just a random dude doing illicit activities.
I'm the dude playing the dude. Guys, there's
Disguised
another
as
dude.
You're a dude who don't know what duty is.
So you guys get inside. You carry him out. Okay.
Yep. And I'm immediately gonna start I'm gonna lay him face down and I'm gonna start tying like his wrists and his ankles together, and then I'm gonna tie his elbows as well, so he has no recourse to try and like loop him down or anything. I don't want this motherfucker going anywhere.
You got it. You find a chair. You tie him up.
I'm gonna
He's
take
still
his shoe
knocked out.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna take his shoe off and I'm gonna take his sock off and I'm gonna shove it in his mouth.
The shoe and the sock go in his mouth.
Just the sock.
Oh, the sock.
Why do you-
I don't know. I
Why do you
imagine the
sound like
shoe.
you've done this before?
Yes.
Don't worry about it. Look, I know some weird people, all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen,
Half he
So,
learned
Vera,
from like
you gotta-
sexual.
Crime.
Half is from sexual endeavors. Half is from the work. Hey.
Okay.
okay.
Vera, you got a chair?
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
chair,
and
wooden
she-
chair. I don't care what kind of chair.
She grabs like a ratty fold-out chair, probably like sitting in the corner of the warehouse.
Yeah. So Deckard will lift him up and prop him on there, make sure his arms are over the back of the chair, so that
Okay.
like they're not. He has no way to like fall forward or off.
Okay. So, he's still knocked out. You know, you tied him in the carrot. His head is like hitting his chest, chin to chest. So he's still head kind of lobbed over. What do you do next?
Motherfucker broke my gun. This stupid ass head. Yeah.
What do you do
Like,
next?
oh yeah. It's like I'm not waiting. Like,
You wait- oh.
Vera, do you want me to wait for Cassia or no? Or is Cassia there?
I'd say
I
at
think-
this point she arrives, but she doesn't take the bay doors. Cassie, you said you're going like a block away, so you're
Yeah.
currently walking up. I don't know if you text like I'm here or something. I don't know.
Yeah, she kind of like pulls out her phone, and I'm assuming that there's like a door somewhere, and you just hear
Mhm,
like a
yeah.
light, like tapping on the door.
Yeah, it's like these two like metal double doors. You're walking up.
Yeah.
Is Vera going to get an answer?
Yeah, she's gonna open the door, answer. Like,
Okay. Took you a second to answer that.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, and you're entering.
Do you still look like the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you still look like Omar?
I do. I still look like Omar.
Okay, so you see a man like you've never met. He's wearing open the door.
Cassie's gonna like
still sounds like Vera.
cough. She's gonna be. She's gonna cough. She goes, "Oh, sorry, I must have had the wrong place. Different."
No,
Okay.
you didn't. And this big man is saying it in Vera's voice. Like,
Oh.
no, you got the right person in here.
She coughs. She's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, all right. This is weird."
I mean, it's meant to be. There was a whole plan, but I don't have time to go over it. Come on.
Did it work?
It did. You're
It
here.
did.
We have the dude.
It did work. Deckard's still in one piece.
Yeah, he's still in one piece, and we got the guy. He's thoroughly tied up.
First time for everything. All right. Cassie's gonna walk in and see the
Yeah.
guy tied up.
You walk in, large warehouse. Pretty empty. There's some boxes and stuff like that. But you notice immediately there's like strips of light coming in from the windows up ahead. And so it's pretty dark in here, but the lights are coming in from the daylight's coming in, and you can clearly see this one guy sitting in the middle, tied up. Looks like the guy that you opened the door for you.
So there's two of you. You know, I don't. I don't want to know. Deckard, did you already get to this guy? Is this guy dead?
Nope, not yet. Actually, not. Actually, I have a point I want to make. I'm gonna go over to him and I'm gonna get his phone out of his pockets.
Okay.
Cell phone. Is it a passcode or is it with his face? Like, how does it unlock?
It's his face.
All right, so I'm gonna
He has
hold
an
it up and I'm
iPhone,
gonna
yeah.
hold it to where it unlocks.
Yep, it
I'm
unlocks.
gonna hand it to Cassia. I'll hand it to Cassia. Like, I need you to change this so you can unlock it wherever you want, whenever you want. I don't want the facial recognition bullshit. I don't want them knowing he's gone. You're keeping the phone. Or Vera, I don't give a fuck.
Cassia coughs again. She's like, well, you could be a little bit nicer about it.
Listen,
Not the
what's
cough.
gonna happen is not require me to be nice, and I'm gonna need everybody here to be real cool with it or to leave.
Listen, what
This
you
is the
know?
part of Deckard where you see him, like, you see he's starting to get amped up. Like, there's
Yeah.
that scar that's on his left side of his eye, like, that's starting
Yeah.
to open up on its own now. Like, it's
Ugh.
pulsing
Ew.
a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys can see it, and it's starting to glow, but this is not Deckard like you've normally seen him. He's not being jovial, is not fucking around.
Yeah. All
Look,
right.
I'm not trying to be a dick about this, but
No, you are being a
I
dick.
cannot
but
be.
all right,
I
it's
can't
fine.
be
I
who
got
I
it.
normally am.
Just all right, fine. Cassie is gonna go into his phone and like change his passcode and look at his recent texts to see if there's like any text from like a wife or like a girlfriend or illicit affair or anybody.
No, you see like normal text from him and his wife talking about like what he's doing, where he's going, updating each other on certain things, but very normal like husband and wife texts and calls. Some work
Dude.
stuff, but yeah, no.
Yeah, she's gonna turn off
Yeah,
like
very
all
normal.
location services on this phone. She knows her phones. Cassia
Okay.
knows how to work a phone.
Oh, for sure. So you hand the phone over to Cassia. She's kind of like a whiz at this stuff. She immediately gets to work on it. What are your
Decker's
next
going to-
plans?
Yeah, Decker's gonna go back to his car. He's got like a first aid kit in there. He's specifically gonna be grabbing the smelling salts.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then he'll walk back up to the dude and he's gonna look at Vera and Cassia like, you guys don't have to stay for this if you don't want to. I understand.
I'll stick around.
Vera's seen some stuff.
Cassie is just gonna
Cassie.
look at Deckard and be like, I'm just gonna be here so you don't take it too far. And if he doesn't admit to anything, you know I got away with words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plan on it. So he'll pop the smelling salt, but rather than holding it on her nose, he's gonna shove it up the nostril.
As soon as you shove it up the nostril, he is like, you see his eyes start to water as he's like thrust awake,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he starts to cough and like sneeze and stuff like that. And his
He'll rip
eyes
it
are
out.
blinking, looking around everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and
So,
eyes wide open.
Yeah. So Decker's
Um,
gonna knock the turban off of his head.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna grab him by the hair
Yeah.
and he's gonna crank back on it. And his other hand's gonna reach up and he's gonna grab him by the trachea, just holding it there. He's like,
Yeah, and you can hear
I
him. He's
have
like,
you.
"Oh,
yeah, he's like, I have you exactly where I want you. You're not gonna fucking go anywhere. You have a sock in your mouth. Your sock, actually. I'm gonna take it out. If you try to scream, if you try to do anything other than tell me what the fuck I want to know, I will rip your fucking throat out. And the last thing to go through your mind will be, holy shit, he really did it. Do you understand? Blink twice for yes.
You see him blink twice.
And he'll reach up and slowly grab the sock and pull it free from his mouth.
The guy that you saw earlier with his family no longer looks like that. He looks extremely serious now and wildly. He's like enraged, but you can see him like trying his best to hold it in as he's tied up and kind of straining against. He's like looking down, trying to see like where he's at. He's looking around. He says, "Yeah, well, if you
Keep
killed
trying to
me,
figure out.
yeah, what sounds like you need me." So
Not really. I got the names of the other two motherfuckers. They're next on my list. You can be the first that lives. I don't want to kill a cop, but you and the rest of your little fucking cronies made this personal when you dragged my fucking sister in front of me and let your little redheaded bitch fucking boss do what she did.
he says, "Yeah, I remember you, and
Sure
I
you
remember,
fucking do.
and I remember picking up your sister too."
And Deckard will hit him.
You're
in the
going
fucking
to
chest.
you're going to hit with all you've got.
Okay, right in the chest.
Okay.
Like sternum.
Okay.
Do. Hit with all I've got. These preternatural fighters, superhuman speed, spot the weak points. And I'm going to use goes too far as a weakness tag.
Okay. Makes sense.
Execute.
I understand the help point. Okay. I'm not gonna. That's all I'm
I
gonna
love a good punch.
say. Okay. Okay. You rolled a 10. Amazing. Go ahead and choose a status. You controlling the collateral damage doesn't. Oh, well, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna gain the upper hand, and I'm gonna give them a status. Actually,
Okay.
I'll take. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll take cover, secure, superior position, just because I know if I don't want to be attacked by it.
Okay.
And then I will give them a good, or get them good and get many of them good. And the status I want to give him is
I'll say it has to do with anything physical because you just did something physical, so it can't be like loose-lipped 3 or something.
No, I just wanted to make him fear for his life. That's what I wanted.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like, he can pretend to be Bucky badass, but you get hit hard enough, it's gonna fucking hurt, and you're not gonna be holding on to that for too much longer.
What's the status you would like to give him?
Afraid for his life 3.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, it'd be 4 because it's a +1 tier with the thing I chose. So.
Oh, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
You punch him.
Right in the sternum.
With a force so hard, the chair does fall back.
Mm-hmm. I'll grab him
And you can see him kind of like, you can see him like struggling for breath. And you could see like, just like his eyes starting to water, not because he's crying or anything, but like the force of it was so hard. And you can see his face is getting like redder.
I'm gonna cover his mouth.
And he's just kind of
pukes.
Yeah, he's just trying to breathe right now. He's breathing through his nose.
It's like, see, the comments like that make me really fucking angry, and you forget you have a wife and 2 kids that I don't give a fuck about.
And you
Just like
see
you
his
don't care
eyes,
about my sister.
You see his eyes like bulge open.
It's like, you see, you're pretty good at taking a punch. I don't think they are.
And you feel him like he nods his head.
Cool. Now, my associates are going to ask you a question because all I want to do is rip your fucking head off. You answer them truthfully. You say anything that I think is a lie. I'm going to start taking limbs and I'll let him go. He's going to start like He's breathing heavier, and you see his eyes starting to glow. Like he's
Yeah.
actively enraged right now. So he's trying to hold it together. Cassia,
The
Vera.
the guy's looking at you, Cassia and Vera, still breathing hard. He's like, you hear the breaths coming really deeply as he's like truly, truly scared. Okay, okay.
Well, Vera, if you don't mind.
Oh, I'm going first. I thought you had
Oh,
something you wanted to ask.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, if you don't mind, you mind if I go first?
Oh yeah, go for it. I maybe only have one question.
So Cassia just kind of like strolls up, and she had
Where-
heard the comments in front of the guy.
Where's my family?
So
Just tell me they're okay.
that's really funny because I heard you mention Deckard's sister. That's so funny. I'm here for information. You already know
Okay.
who I am. And you know, information is the name of the game. And maybe I could convince my friend here to not kill you.
I just want to make sure my family's okay. You can kill me, just don't
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
don't touch them.
I'm afraid you're not really in a bargaining position right now. I really, it's like having a rabid dog in the back. He's just gonna get more upset. So, why don't you tell me who you work for and what she told you to do? And now I know there's a right answer to this. You know there's a right answer to this. We both know. I have your phone. Could text one of your coworkers. Could text your wife. So why don't you tell me who you work for and what she made you do?
I'll tell you what I know. I can't tell you what I don't know. And I don't know if you'll believe me.
Well, that's the best part is I can always tell if you're telling the truth.
Her name? Well, she just tells us to call her Miss Price. That's what she says. That's how all the boys refer to her.
Ooh, the boys. There's more than one of you?
Yeah. You know that.
Well, no, I'd like to double check. Is this all your boys in your precinct? Who are you? Are you real cops?
And he puts his head down. We're not cops. We work for her. We're a private squad. She sends out for different types of jobs.
Yeah. Well, this is gonna be fun because you're not a real cop. She kind of looks over at Drake. Not a Deckard. Both these. She looks over at Deckard and she's like,
Oh, rubbed off on you.
he's not a real cop.
He's like, come on, you guys know that.
No, we didn't.
Oh.
It's kind of a shame. So, how does she get a hold of you?
Decker's recording this on his phone, by the way. Just have him take that out.
How does she get a hold of us?
Yeah, do you guys meet up with her once a week? Or, you don't really plan a SWAT raid without getting a phone call.
There's a different phone we all use. It's a burner. We wait for her call, and she gives us a location.
She pay you a lot?
We don't... Yeah, she pays a lot.
Cassia, coughs a little bit. So she pays you a lot of money, You kidnap somebody. Are you just a no questions asked kind of dude?
That's
That'll
just-
make this a lot harder for you when I have to say no questions asked to Deckard over there.
Listen, yeah, we're hired out. We don't ask questions. We just get the job done. Okay.
How many jobs have you done for her?
I was hired. He's looking up, like thinking. I was hired like 2 years ago, maybe 10.
And would, out of character, would he
Yeah.
ever see what she does with her powers? Or would
No.
he would just never see it, so there's...
Mm-mm.
It's hidden.
Well, you would know that he's a sleeper,
Yeah.
and any
That's-
mystical stuff that she does, he can't really tell, or his mind chooses not to see it.
Yeah, that's why I
you
wanted
guys can
to ask.
feel that he's a sleeper. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to clarify, just to be sure. When was the last time you talked to her?
We talked to her last night.
Are you lying to me?
No, I swear. We talked to her last night. We were going over plans. So
Ooh,
the day before a
plans.
job, she,
Oh,
we-
there's a job today? You're being so nice about this. Tell me more about this job.
he like sighs, looks down. There's a meeting
Mm-hmm.
at the Centurion Tower downtown.
Ooh.
It's at the Pinnacle Club. Top floor.
Penthouse.
We're hired for security.
Fancy. And she's going to be there, I'm assuming?
Don't want to mess with her. Yeah, she'll be there. She'll be there.
Oh, are you afraid of her?
And just like, yes. Listen, all the threats you guys are giving me today, she's already said it. And I know
Mhm.
she can do much worse. So,
You want to fucking bet?
Deckard, hold on. We'll
I
get
think
to
he
that.
does.
I think we can ask him a couple
no,
more
no, no,
questions,
no,
and
no.
then I could leave you out in the
Okay.
docks here with my friend who's pretty pissed off right now and
No.
loves to-
I'll answer your
Loves-
questions.
He's not
No,
a
no, no,
threats
no, no.
kind of guy. He likes to take action about what he says.
He looks back at Deckard. No. I'll answer your questions. Everything I know, I'll tell you.
So, at Centurion Tower, what time?
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Well,
Ooh.
that's the time it starts. We're supposed to be there by 6.
And you're on security duty.
Yes.
Listen, we know quite a bit more than what you think, but I just want to make sure. What do you know about
Okay.
us, Omar?
I just know what she tells us to go to an address, do a thing. That's it.
That's it? You don't know who we are? Don't know who I am?
No. Literally, it's just go here, do this, we get it done.
Okay. Well, this was very unfortunate for you.
What are you talking? What do you mean? I've told you everything. What else do you want to know?
You see, I would have mercy, but unfortunately, you took a sister, which means a lot more on the table. I hope your kids do all right.
And you see, he shuts his eyes. Head goes up. I told you. I answered all your questions.
We ain't even close to
Please,
done.
please don't touch. Please.
Where's your burner phone?
I don't have it on me. We were
That's
going
didn't answer my
to.
question.
It's in my room at my house. And it's in the drawer next to my bed.
Hmm.
What happens if you don't answer the call?
If I don't answer the call, it alerts the group. It also alerts Miss Price.
What's the alert mean then?
The alert? What do you mean?
What does the alert do? If the group is alerted, what's the action they take?
They track the phone. I believe it hasn't happened yet, but they track the phone. They come find me. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a question, V?
I think he's answered everything that we need to know. Well, would your boss have anything to do with the mayor? Within your
That-
knowledge.
I don't know. No, I don't know. Mayor, if there's anything there, they don't tell us. We don't get details like that. They tell us to go somewhere and do something. We do it.
So what are
Okay.
you
So
doing
you don't know
tonight?
anything about the sigil?
I heard 2 questions. Who wants to go first? Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Cassia. What'd you say?
Said, what are you doing tonight then? What's lined up on your docket?
Well, the plan was we have to get there at 6. We have to do the perimeter check. I have to make sure all the guards are armed at their stations at key points in the building, and make sure that the CCTV is set up and make sure everything's good to go. That was my job.
Hmm. You know, got any friends in the crew? Are you boys your boys, or are you just a lone wolf?
No, I mean, we work together, but other than that, we don't contact each other outside of this work.
Hmm. Good to know. Yeah, you know anything about this sigil nonsense? I assume you were in on a few raids.
Okay. Yeah, we were hired for that too.
Yeah, man. You must be pretty wealthy there, Omar.
I guess.
A couple of raids. What were you told about the raid on Bits and Bobbles?
We were told to get there at a certain time. The usual job. They gave us the outfits, what to wear, what to say, what to do. We got in, we got out. We roughed up the place. We planted the sigil.
Hmm. You still have the sigil?
I don't have it. That wasn't part of the job.
Well, you planted it and then took it out. One of your boys take it?
That wasn't my job to plant it and to take it out. One of the boys did it. I believe it was returned somewhere. There was a drop-off point. You know, we dropped it off. That was it.
Hmm. Is there anything you're not telling me?
I don't know what I'm not. We could sit here for
Oh,
hours with stuff I have not told you.
I could sit here for hours getting information out of you. I'd
We could-
live for it.
I mean, we could do that, but what do you want to know? I could tell you.
I feel like he's not giving us enough that we can.
Well, what do you
work
want to?
with.
He's like, look, what do you want to know? What do you want to know?
Why did you target Trudy?
I didn't target her. I'm telling you, we get a job and we get it done.
And this is all through
Right.
Mrs. Price.
Miss Price tells us what to do. We get the job done.
What do you know about her? Do you know anything other than she just calls you up, hands you a stack of money, and then you leave? Or is that it?
That's it.
Actually, that's a good question. How do you get paid?
It's another. We get paid in cash. Certain drop-off points throughout the city. It's never in one spot. It's never in the same spot. We get a text of where to go, and we go pick it up.
Professionals, I like it.
Feels like we're still working with pawns here.
Yep.
They,
But we
So,
do
good
have a
question for you
party
then.
tonight.
You do. Do you have a leader of your group other than Price? Is there one person that's above all you?
That's me.
You're the head.
If we had I guess if we had a head, I mean, Miss Price, she reaches out to me, and I relay everything. She tells me how we should work and what formations we should take, or what burner phones to use and how long to use them and how to track each other.
Okay, then what we're gonna spend the next couple of hours doing is going through all the devices and information that you have so I can take your place. Because you're not coming back.
What do you mean?
With any luck, you don't fuck us over, you get to take your family and leave the fucking city. If I'm feeling
Oh, I
generous.
was thinking of something else.
We're leaving
actually.
them. Yeah, no,
What?
I'm more
What?
than
Wait.
down. We have a harbor right behind us, Deckard.
Oh yeah,
wait.
you could be sleeping with the fishes right now.
Wait. Come on, I'm working with you here.
Yeah,
You
that's
may
why I
be
said
working
you-
with us, but you're still a
so
liability.
funny. And Cassia looks
I'm-
over at Deckard.
He's standing behind him so he can't see. He's lying.
Cassia goes and looks at him. He took your
Mhm.
sister.
I know.
He works for that bitch.
I know.
He's not a cop.
I'm aware. Whatever information you need out of him, we need it now. I'm tired
And
of
you
playing
want
these
him
fucking
to
games.
walk out of this city?
Deckard, that is unwise.
Okay. Out of character. Deckard's shaking his head. He's not telling the dude the truth. He's just saying it so that to give him some kind of false hope. Yeah. It's like, yo, don't torture people. Jesus.
Wink. I don't torture people. I don't murder. Wink.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna
Yeah.
be fun. This is. She looks back at Omar. This is gonna be fun. We're definitely gonna get to know you better. I think I got a phone I gotta go pick up. Maybe Vera can go pick it up. Supposed to be at a party tonight. Get something nice to wear.
I can take care of it.
All right. Question for you then. Since you're the head of security, you got to set up the CCTVs, get the flank formation, and all the other bullshit that Price wants you to do. You guys have to mitigate weak points, right? You know that there's always a flaw or a gap in your plan. What is it? What's the one thing you don't want to happen at that party?
The one thing we don't want to happen, because it will just get all of us killed and our families, is anybody to break in and I mean, are you asking about worst case scenario?
Yeah.
It would be someone to break in and probably kill everybody who's attending the party.
All right. Assuming I'm only targeting one person, do you know anything about the fucking bitch that hires you?
Do I know anything about her?
Anything you can give me, any actionable intelligence, where she lives, where she likes to hang out, where she shops, where she likes to eat, anything. Do you know
I know-
anything at all about your boss?
I know nothing about her.
Hmm.
I know what she
Loyal
wants
and
us to.
oblivious.
I know what she wants us to call her. That's it. She gives us instructions, and we fulfill it.
Hmm.
We're not sitting and eating lunch with her and going over our backstories and our life stories, you know?
Yeah, you're fodder to her. I get it.
Maybe.
I need to know. Yeah, I need to know the next step up from you, though. Because here's the
The
thing:
next step up.
she tortured my sister in front of me. You helped her do that. I want my fucking pound of flesh, and by the looks of it, I already got 145 to sift through.
So what do you want from me?
I want you to tell me how I can get her. Just her. I don't give a fuck about the mayor. I don't give a fuck about the rest of your crew. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. You give me her, I don't make you drink a gallon of fucking motor oil.
The best I can do is I can tell you where she's gonna be tonight. She's gonna be at that club.
You
Better
ever
hope
been
it's
with
good
anybody
enough.
else?
What did you say, Deckard?
I said, you better hope it's enough.
Cassia?
You ever been with anybody else?
What do you mean? Have I ever been with anyone else?
Is it always just her? You ever see any of her associates?
No. Honestly, the first time we saw her was when we raided that condo.
Her condo. It's another one of my friends. You broke into her house, which, as a professional, you should know you don't fucking do.
Listen, like I said, we had a job and we did it. And I know,
Hmm.
I know
Alright,
you guys
so-
hate me, so
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
just-
Well, hate's
Yeah,
like
we
a
definitely
weak
do.
Word.
anyway.
Right here. My last question for you. Is there anything you can tell me that would help me get a hold of her? Anything at all. I want you to really, really think long and hard about it. Other than her being at the party, I know that part already.
Get a hold of, just, you mean a phone call?
No, I want to be able to get my fucking hands on her where she's not surrounded by security. I know she's got to be rich as hell, right? So she's got to live somewhere in the better parts of town. She dresses nice.
I don't know, man.
It's the
Um,
first time we saw was that. So
This line of questioning is not going to get us anywhere with him. I think we got enough for now. And I can go and get his phone, his laptop, whatever devices he uses to contact this price. And we can go
Actually,
from
yeah.
there.
give them everything that unlocks all those.
I can have some of my tech guys take a look at it too.
It's just easier for him to say it.
if I have one more piece of information that could be helpful. I don't know, it's up to you. But I gotta know my family's safe,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. You guys are
See,
probably
unlike
gonna
you-
you guys are probably gonna kill me. I'm not stupid.
You can keep assuming all you fucking want, but unlike you, I'm not a cowardly piece of shit who preys on innocent people. You're not fucking innocent.
Yeah, what's
Well,
this
I
piece
don't
of
Well,
what's this information?
I need to ensure my family's safety.
Your family
Nope.
is fine.
your family is fine, and they'll be well taken care of once you're gone. So spell.
How will I know they'll be taken care of?
You don't. You just have to trust that they will be.
Well, I'm gonna need more than that.
What would be the
I've
best way
given
to
you-
ensure that for you?
I've given you all a lot of information. Okay,
Yeah.
I already know that I'm probably a goner, but I can't just go on your word. I don't know you.
I'm just saying, like, we're not bad people. Well, they are not.
Okay. I truly don't believe
Well,
that, but
here's the best part, Omar. So you want to ensure your family's safety. You know what that means? That means I get to send the big hound dog over to your family. We don't want to scare the kids, don't we? You want to make sure your family is safe. Then you can take my word that I don't like kids living without their parents. Coming from myself.
respectfully, I don't care about your life story.
That's great.
If I can get my kids and my wife out of the city and ensure that they're gone, I'll tell you whatever and more. But right now, it's just words, okay?
Listen, I will personally make sure your wife and kids are nowhere
I need to see.
near
I need
this
to
city.
see it.
You know,
I need to
I
see it.
I propose a different plan. I can have some of my boys get pictures of them, explain the situation, dress up as police officers, and get them out of the city. We get those photos. I have my guys show them to you, and then you can have a peace of mind as you go into the afterlife.
Listen, lady. A picture is a snapshot of time. That's one moment. I don't know what's going to happen after that.
Okay, a
They're going to be
phone
loaded
call.
up in a car and sent out of the city. That's it.
Yeah.
A
What-
phone call.
What
Alright,
would
That's the
you...
most I
Alright.
can give you.
Yeah.
I need to know that they're out of the city, that they've packed up and they're gone.
And
Mm.
how would we best do that for you?
At least let me call them.
Hmm.
You know
All
what?
right. Actually,
Give
you know what?
us-
There.
Give us a few days. Maybe
We don't
Then
have
we'll
a few
show ya.
days. I don't
Yeah.
have a few days, obviously. You know that, and I know that.
What's your wife's name?
Her name's Mira.
All right. Decker's gonna look at Cassie. He's like, if you call her, specifically her, so we know he's not trying to fuck us by calling somebody else, put her on speaker. That way we know that there's no codes going on in here. Let him say his piece. You, on the other hand, you give her any indication that you're in trouble, that you need help, that anything else is going on that might be untoward. You do anything to try and fuck me.
Yeah, I know, man. I know the deal.
Right.
She already. If I'm calling to tell her that they need to leave the city, obviously something's up.
Yeah, obviously something's up, but does she know the people you fucking work for?
My family knows nothing.
All right, so if you're gonna tell her that something's up, what are you gonna tell her? Specifically.
I'm gonna say that I ran into some trouble, and the family needs to leave now.
That's it?
That's it. I just need them to be out of the city.
All right, is she gonna ask a whole shit ton of questions?
Probably, but we don't have time.
All right, Cassia.
Deckard, you know I
We
could
could
be a
record his
problem.
voice.
I could be a
Hmm?
problem on this phone call.
You're not gonna.
We
I
could
would.
record a message
Please do not
beforehand.
say anything on this, but just on the off chance, like Decker's gonna grab him by the hair and by the neck again, just in case. So it's like, this will be instant if you try and fuck me.
He's like, oh, I know. I know.
Good.
Deckard, I could have so much fun on this phone call.
You're not gonna have any fun, Cassia. We're getting this done quick and easy. We've already been here long enough that we needed to be.
All right. Guys.
Can I chuck another favor up on the bucket list that I owe you?
Yeah, Deckard.
All right. Thank you.
Cassia opens up her phone. His phone. Looks for a name, Mira. This her?
That's her.
Kind of cute. All right. She calls, puts it on speakerphone.
You hear the phone rings. And you see that someone does answer the phone. It stops ringing, someone answers, but there's no one's talking. And he's like, Mira? Mira, are you there? And you just hear breathing. Mira? If you're there, if anyone's there, this is Omar. I ran into some trouble and I need you to leave town. Hello? And who's looking at Omar at the moment?
I'm
I
standing
think we
behind
all
him.
are.
Are you still holding
Ca-
on to him?
Yeah.
So it's like, is it struggle to talk or?
No, it's there. The threat's there. That's all it is.
What are you holding on to?
I'm holding on to his
Specifically,
hair,
where are
and
your hands? Yeah.
I'm holding on to his neck. I'm not squeezing it. I just have my fingers placed there to grab if I need to.
You feel something in his neck? Something like a pill shape. And it's starting to pulse under your fingers. You feel that now. He says, Mira, I ran into some trouble and I need you to leave town. And immediately you feel that pulsing in his neck.
Rip it out.
How are
What
you?
part of his neck?
Like on the side, like right here. I don't know what part.
Not on his jugular, but like in the meat, right? Has to be in the meat to be held there.
Yeah.
Okay. I will rip it out.
What are you gonna use?
I'm going to use superhuman speed, spot the weak points, ignore the target's defenses, and strong self-preservation instinct because I think it's a bomb.
Okay.
Ew.
Oh, you think it's gonna kill him?
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's one of those
Or
like a little
us.
pill bomb thing. Like
So yeah.
It's
So
suicide
uh,
spot.
It's a
so
cyanide
for
pill.
you, should
What do
you
we
want to
use
make this?
on top of this?
I'm gonna make this take the risk because that's the only one that makes sense to me. Does that sound good, or do you need me to do something else?
It's more. Because I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm basing it off of what I know what it is, and it wouldn't be. It's more like you're going. It's more like hitting with all you got.
Okay.
It could be take the risk too. I'm thinking.
I'll go with
Yeah.
hit with all I got. Yeah.
You could.
Which one?
It could be either. I'll let you choose.
All right. Take the risk just means that I can rip it out. I'll do hit with all I got so that I have more options if I succeed.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay. I'm going to invoke Goes Too Far.
Okay.
Now you tell. Two weakness stacks would be too much, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I mean, because there's one. It's called overwhelming paranoia, and as you feel that in his neck, you think it's a bomb.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the overwhelming paranoia was about people finding out about what he did, rather than.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's let it roll.
All right. What did I get?
Amazing. An 11.
Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, thank God. All right.
Tell me what you do.
Let's see. I get to choose two.
Mm-hmm. You got two options. Wait, you can choose two. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to gain the upper hand, so it can take one juice basically to burn whatever this thing is. Like, whatever. I'm assuming it's going to be like a power tag or a story tag of some kind. So in his neck, I want to be able to grab that and rip it out.
Sure.
And then take cover and secure a superior position because I don't want any of this to hurt us. So I want to be able to like control where it goes. So those would be my two choices.
Okay. So you feel that beeping, or you feel like something in his neck, kind of like it's like throbbing or it's pulsing, right? Right. And it's not natural, and you can feel the shape of it. As you pull it out, you kind of you dig your fingernails and your fingers into the neck, rip it out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you look at what it is at all?
Yeah, like as I'm pulling it out, I wouldn't look, but like.
But you do still throw it.
Yeah, I'm going to throw it. But I'm going to pull it out specifically to
Right.
throw it.
It looks it looks pill shaped. It looks like a Tylenol pill, but it's red and it's pulsing. And as you throw it to the side, nothing happens.
And that's when every Decker's going, what the fuck was that? Shit, that's a tracker.
Cassia hangs up.
He doesn't say anything.
We got injected with
And this is
a tracker.
this
Okay,
is
that
when
is
you
poison.
hear footsteps starting to approach.
So she
A
can
lot of 'em.
teleport? It's a tracker specifically?
You threw it to the side, so you're not sure.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. But like, if what I think happened,
Yep.
this would be like damn near instant. There's no fucking way.
Dang, man.
Unless they've been tracking him the entire time.
It's a tracker, yes.
Yeah. So he said something. It sounded like a fucking code word. That's when it started pulsing.
You would imagine that it's always been on,
Mm-hmm.
and when he said that,
Mm-hmm.
something
thing.
was activated.
Yeah. Great.
We should have just murdered him. We should have.
Mhm.
We didn't.
And that's where we're gonna end the session tonight, you guys.
Oh, damn.
Not another what?
Not